So if I haven't made it clear, I'm excited. Also, I'm going to crack open my sody pop. Eagle-eyed viewers will note I don't really drink a ton of soda on stream. But sometimes on Thursdays, since I have to go into the office, you know, sometimes I get up extra early and I'm a little bit tired. A little bit tired because I have to go in early. Sometimes Thursday evenings I might crack open a cola. In this case, I'm drinking the last of the 4-pack that I bought of Cheerwine. I never had Cheerwine before, and someone recommended it to me. And then like a day later, I just happened to see it at the grocery store. So I picked up a 4-pack, and it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool. I like it. I'm not exactly a soda aficionado, but it's all right. Had a few other kind of fun things to try. All right, so we got this going. Go ahead and kick off the TikTok multi-stream as well. Those curious, I do multi-stream to lots of places. I stream to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Trovo, and TikTok, so I am a busy fella. Oop, there we go. So that way we're able to, and of course it takes a little bit of trickery to get the chat windows visible across all the places, but I do that right there. There we go. I can see all the stuff. I can see for miles. Yeah, some narrative games. Yeah, it can be... It's tricky, of course, because sometimes a game can be very narrative-focused and not have a lot of meat on its bones. Sometimes the narrative is lacking, but in this game so far, I've been digging it a lot. So yeah, it's a very cool game. It just came out a couple days ago, and it's by the same developers as at least some of the... what's it called? Life is Strange games, as well as Vampire. If anyone ever played Vampire. I know not a ton of people played it, but a lot of people played Life is Strange. So with that, friends, welcome back to Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Last time we played through the prologue, and we got introduced to the main cast, and one half of the main cast, well, I guess when I say main cast, I mean the playable characters. One half of the main characters is presumed dead. Ugh, wasn't good. We saw her get zapped by the woman in white, by this nightmare ghost. Nightmare with a capital N, like a proper noun nightmare. Murder our beautiful wife, our beautiful ghost hunting waifu in front of us. And now we're Sag. But now, well, we got to pick up the pieces, right? We survived the encounter. We were nursed back to health by a witch. And, which you would think that a witch and a ghost hunter would not necessarily be friends. Like, that's seems like an odd bedfellow to have. But for whatever reason, they were compelled to help us out. For reasons they themselves can't explain. And, yeah, we've got...
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
So we have mysteries about it. We're not sure what to expect here. Oh, but maybe there's some writings here. The origin of Banishers. Okay, yeah, some more lore with a very weirdly, with a very scrungy-ass JPEG of a book. Just like the one we saw last time, where some of the item images in this game look nice, and this one looks like an AI downscaled image from Google Image Search. Not upscaled, but downscaled. But anyway, well, yes, who are the Banishers? These ghost hunters. Wandering exiles, Banishers. So in Greece, there were... That's a word. Metrigyartes? Metrigyartes. A cult of wandering beggar priests, they say. Sing songs, banging drums, to cleanse the dead. The spirits of the dead, that is. Set them free, exile them, okay. Thracian magician Orpheus, whose love for Eurydice... Oh, that's like maybe part of how the name was put together. Eurydice was so powerful, he followed her through the land of the dead. And Nier brought her back. Yeah, won her freedom and Nier brought her back. Okay. Let's see. So they learned not and remained forever beggar priests. Shapes and patterns seen and heard. Okay, so like the focus shifted. And it was less about... like coaxing the dead away and more about yes, destroying the dead, like forcing them to leave. It says they've forgotten their parentage, lost trace of the Banishers have their uses, as a hammer has for nails. Hammers care not for the plank, right? Because that was one of the main things, is that when a ghost is banished, it kind of removes it from from this plane at least, and it's presumed to be traumatic. Traumatic for the spirits that are being banished. Banishers know nothing of the hymn. You're not stand between the world of women and men. Everlasting darkness, dim ministers of the dead. And they're not witches. They are yet children of Orpheus. They do not look back. Well, I'm guessing it's going to be a central theme. Now that our girlfriend Banisher is presumed dead, are we going to encounter her spirit? And are we going to have to banish her spirit? Or is there some other way? And I don't have an answer. What's this? Enough brain to know your alphabet. There you go. I've learned how to read. Going through what I left behind, yes. Can take whatever you deem useful. Since his master, his mistress, wants you to live. So Seeker. Seeker is the witch that helped us out. They sought us out, I suppose. And of course, if they wouldn't have given me permission to steal things, I still would have stolen things. That's how it would have gone down. Alright, well. So, when we fought... Hold on, can we see it up here? Because presumably we careened down here into the waters. When we fought with the White Witch, or the Woman in White, rather. And we must have washed really far away, because... Oh, wait, is that in the distance there? I don't know. Because I don't even see the house. What's this? Just a little marker to show, I guess, where we were found. I'm gonna guess that I cannot venture out into the water. Yep, there are indeed invisible walls. I can't say I blame the game for wanting to say, alright, don't just venture out into the water, you dingus, and get swept into the cold water. Especially because this game takes place in, like, December. November, December. And, in New England, so it's gonna be cold as balls. Also, look at this, we got the yellow paint. The yellow guiding paint to know which way to go. So this is how you know we're going the right way. Except you can't break it open, you just have to jump over it. And they were talking... There was some mention of shipwrecks. When we were, like, en route to this place. When we were first en route to New Eden. So maybe what we're seeing indeed is what happened to some of the people that either tried to leave or tried to arrive, I guess. But I think it was probably more likely people are trying to leave, because this place is horribly cursed. And there's famine, and there's cold, and there's just things kind of fucking everything up. So it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense that the inhabitants would want to not stick around, not overstay their welcome. So yeah, in a game like this, I can't help but want to go the wrong way. You know, I always want to explore all the other places where trinkets and secrets could be held. Silverend, what's up, friend? That's a handsome emote you got there, Silverend. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Playing some Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. We actually haven't finished with Phantom Brigade yet, but I've been looking forward to playing this game too much to avoid waiting much longer. So I was like, all right, we'll do some Ghosts of New Eden tonight. Some Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden tonight. Then we'll do some Phantom Brigade probably tomorrow. Also, that catches my eye, but I guess it's just a torch. It looks kind of like the little spirits, the little wispy spirit friends that we saw in the graveyard during the prologue. But I have no way to reach it, so maybe it's just there to catch our eye and nothing more. Could possibly mean we're getting closer to the witch's domain.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
I mean, we're following lights, we're following torches, we're following the yellow gamer paint, so we're doing what we feel compelled to do. We discovered a winding path. Again, that is very much a dead end. Oh, except we're finding, yes, look at that. Our curiosity is being rewarded. So I like to think that being fairly comprehensive has its merits. Of course, got some mushrooms here. We've seen these before. that we'll eventually use for more crafting and seance committings, seance performances. All right, so how do I get up here then? You just jump up here? Not quite. Had some leftovers, Johnson. Was it leftovers from Valentine's Day? From yesterday? You said you went to a cool bar and got some foods. Wing dip is processing, as in like food processor, like you're making it in the food processor, or like you're like heating it back up. Had some bangers and mash. Very nice, very nice. A gin bar that serves bangers and mash. I'm guessing it was, maybe I'm guessing it was like English, like British food and like cuisine specifically. Because I don't know much about gin, but when I hear bangers and mash, I just assume British. Any other trinkets? Any other things I can find down here? Let's keep following the torches. Following the torches, we'll find something good on Sunday. Gotcha. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, make some wing dip to repurpose that chicken so it doesn't go bad. Yeah. And of course, that's the glory of the Super Bowl for a lot of us. And, you know, a lot of us don't give a shit about the game, don't give a shit about the sports, don't even give a shit about the commercials. We just want an excuse to make a bunch of tasty food. And that is, again, you know, a very worthwhile and valid effort, I would say. All right, continue following these torches, knowing not what they lead us to. Although an opening.
Fella, now's not the time.
Right, can I sneak or do I fight? Looks like it's time to fight. First time we've actually fought like a corporeal thing as opposed to a ghost. They look fairly emaciated. Although they're pretty beefy compared to the ghosts we fought last time. Trying to be fairly nimble, just because I'm not sure what to expect with these things. Of course, I do have this if I need to get out of dodge quickly. Threat indicator. That's kind of nice. Things that are out of sight. Good to know. So there's probably more where that came from then.
Come on, you mongrels!
Are there more? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, there is more. Yeah, that's the thing. They'll eventually pop out. Oops.
What in the hell am I doing?
What am I doing? Fighting wolves. That's what you're doing. You're fighting for your life is what you're also doing. Don't mind this dead wolf that is like splayed out like an animal that's like mid-yawn, like they're big and stretchy and you sleepies. Plague Tale, Innocence, or Requiem, Silver Int. It's funny you should mention that because this is published by the same publisher as the Plague Tale series. So same developer as the, I'm sorry, almost said Don't Starve, as the Life is Strange games. Same developer as Life is Strange and as Vampire rather. And same publisher as, yeah, both of the Plague Tale games. Focus Entertainment they've published a lot of games, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I wonder, can I follow this? Probably not, yeah, okay. Of course, this is where the wolves came out of hiding. And they were feasting on a human corpse. So, whoever this person was, I mean, here's what remains of their stuff, but they picked the wrong place to hunker down for a little chill session. Didn't go well for them. By the way, I noticed at one point I leveled up. Is there something I can do about leveling? Maybe, but not right now. I'm guessing that's what evolution is. So yeah, we did resolve this whole situation. Even though it resolved in a means that was unpleasant because it meant that our ghost hunting waifu is dead. Yeah, level 2. Okay, so we're getting experience. So yeah, presumably the game will guide us when it's time to level things accordingly. Won't be needing that. You won't be needing this leather, so I'll make use of it. And my guy has a very confident amount of balance to his name.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
Well, there were the wolves, but they're not alive anymore. We killed them. And again, it was a actual living corporeal thing, presumably, and not a ghost, because, you know, we're a ghost hunter. Killing ghosts is kind of our thing. So we got a handful of trinkets and mementos. I saw somebody just keep a treasure chest just lying around out there. Okay, so another convenient crevice. Oh wait, no, this is one for climbing. And again, it's got the yellow paint. The yellow gamer paint. I think in the water. I will look. I will look, but not touch. Apparently because of invisible walls. Alright, up we go. Whenever I see these kinds of clearings, openings, even before seeing the puppers, before seeing the wolves, I think like, all right, who am I gonna have to fight? We got an alpha. Babe, I gotta see all the entrances. I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha, so I gotta see all the entrances. That's how it works, babe. And of course, this is no Dark Souls. For anybody curious, this is no Dark Souls. There is an infinite number, or not number, but amount of stamina. You can just keep swinging. Oof.
Away with you!
Just keep swinging, keep dodging. No downsides, no risks. All right, I can do this. Which didn't kill him, obviously. He's not a oh shit. He's not a ghost, but I can still banish all the same. Still a powerful attack. Surprised that reached. Come at me, bro. I'm surprised that hit. How do I do the jump attack thing? That's not it. Oh, that's that. Okay, so you do it this way. There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, I remember landing on that attack last time and really liking it. Oof.
I've warned you.
What's up, Vlad? Star Wars games? Yeah, a little bit.
What is happening?
I'm gonna fight wolves to survive.
What? Antea?
So yeah, little wispies, little wispy spirit friends. Again, just like the one we saw in the graveyard in the prologue of the game. Definitely have that. For anybody curious, if you're just now joining and you're wondering why is our guy Sag? It's because our really cool ghost hunting waifu is presumed dead. Like, probably for sure dead after the end of the prologue. Not much of a spoiler because it happens in the prologue. But our guy narrowly escaped with his life after a terrifying encounter with a nightmare ghost that they were unable to banish. It was a high-level badass ghost that was a thing to fear. Also, I'm gonna go this way because there's something over here. I suspect something extra, and I love being extra. What can I say? So this is our guy, like, first kind of making sense of being here and trying to find his way and trying to find out where, like, even where he is for that matter. We've seen these things already, and you just single tap them, but they kind of slurp your life. Oh, okay, here we go. This is our guy's specialty. He's all about hunting ghosts. So like a normal human person would be like, yo, that's fucked up, but our guy's like, yeah, easy money. I'm a ghost hunter. Fuck all y'all. So yeah, but usually we have backup. Usually our ghost hunting waifu is there with us. But right now we're running solo. The mystery with all of this is that there was a witch that helped to rescue us. A witch pulled us from the water, and helped kind of nurse us back to health over the course of several days. But they left as soon as we woke. So we're on our own, and it's all very mysterious. Ghost of Tsushima. You know what? That I would say is yeah. I would say that one is probably more on the money. Ghost of Tsushima. Because obviously with Star Wars, you know, there's no lightsabers going on. Unfortunately, this game would be made more interesting with lightsabers. Although this game is already pretty interesting on its own, so I can't really decry its lack of lightsabers as being a downside necessarily. But yeah, none of the usual you know, Star Wars trappings. Are the baddies mainly ghosts? Up to this point, yes, but we've been fighting some wolves, including a dire wolf, or at least an alpha wolf, moments earlier. So, yeah, and in the prologue, it's almost exclusively ghosts. Because, yeah, that's what, like... Oh, that's the voice. That's the voice of our waifu. That's not just...
Antea! Oh, God.
That's not just any ghost voice we're hearing. That's the ghost voice of our ghost hunting waifu. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, the whole idea behind these Banishers. The Banishers is that they are a regiment of ghost hunters. And that's their specialty. And they're hired out like mercenaries. So if you've got like a really bad ghost haunting situation, you hire the Banishers. They come into town. They clear it out. They resolve the spirits for a price. And that's what these guys are. Is it in the tree?
This can't be happening.
Or is it up there? It's gotta be in the tree, right? Can I climb the tree? Hello, ghost waifu, are you up there? Well, maybe we need to climb up here to get a better view. Yeah, you know what, Silver? I thought the exact same thing at one point. I was like, this is kind of not dissimilar from the lore of Witchers.
Antea!
But this is a ghoster.
Call me to you! Hello, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry!
Well, I don't know how to reach you, though, ghost wife. Unless maybe that's not it. Maybe we keep going. Maybe we're just hearing the voice and we don't know where it's coming from. I just assumed it was coming from the tree. Also, feel free to let me know if the audio is too low. Because I turned it down. And now I'm wondering if I turned it down too low. Like, I'm having a hard time hearing. Oh, that's not that low, honestly. So feel free to let me know if it's, like, too quiet. If I need to up the ante. If the ante needs to get upped. In the meantime, we keep following the source of the voice. Because if we're hearing Antea, that's the name of our presumed dead waifu. I don't think we were actually married to her. I think she was like a romantic partner for sure, but I don't think they were married. At least not yet. Uh-oh. I'm gonna draw my sword. Okay, well, this is another ghost. Not wife ghost. One behind me? Yep. I say that's more of the more wimbly bimbly boys. Punch! Get him out of here.
Spectres. Here. Antea, are you there?
Oh. Wait, was that intentional? Hold on. Oh my god.
Damn it.
That's exactly it. Wow, that's actually a really cool trick. I was like, oh, they got my ass. I thought I'm seeing shit. I thought I was seeing something. So now we're investigating. We got the glowing hands. That means we're investigating. Yeah, they told us all about that in the prologue. Here we got the glowy hands. That means we're nearby something interesting and ghostly. The one here.
Right here. My love. Right here.
Ooh, be careful. That's right, Vlad. I'm seeing things.
No!
Your hands are cold. Let me warm them up for you. Sorry you're dead, by the way.
I have you.
You have me.
Oh, they're so nice. Why'd she have to die, man? They were so sweet together. If we're gonna make this relationship work, we're gonna have to figure out, like, you know,
No,
ghost
don't
human
I'm
interactions.
here.
Okay, so follow her that way. Okay, but first I gotta do the, you know, the gamer thing where, like, all right, hold on, this might be a broken bridge, so I don't want to leave anything. Also, look at that, our clothes are all wet. Our beard, our hair, we're all moistened. Yeah, there's stuff over there, but I can't collect that stuff yet.
Over here.
Is she challenging us? Like, we gotta prove ourselves. We gotta prove our worth. In order to have the Ghost Dusty, you must first complete the obstacle course.
I have you.
I'm right here. Where are you?
We're sliding. And, yeah, you want to be careful here, because it's like it's a long way down. Yeah, moist. That's right, we're moistened. Right? Ooh, those like large cobwebs like that. I don't like that. I do not like that. Actually, I just realized, I have a torch. Can I light these? Is that not a mechanic? Probably not. They'd probably, if there was, there'd be like a prompt for it or something. So we saw one of these next to the safe house area where we first kind of woke up. So it wouldn't surprise me if this was like the universal sign of this place is chill. There be no baddies here. Quartz doesn't do that good of a job in these kinds of little dark areas.
You seem weak.
You need ghost food? What do ghosts eat?
Rest.
I feel hollow.
Oh, that sounds nice, Vlad.
Do not be troubled.
How can
I'm
it
drinking
help
a
me
cherry cola myself.
to have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost.
It's still glowing with ghostly
Essence remains upon it.
essence, yeah.
For now, it will do me.
So yeah, there was this notion of ghosts like hungering for things. Like if they stick around for too long, they like have to consume something. So I'm guessing... Oh wow. So I'm guessing this is kind of... Yeah, he looked genuinely spooked, holy shit. I'm guessing this like is that mechanic being realized.
I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
It like spooked him. He was like, what the fuck am I doing? Because I'm pretty sure that's not what Banishers are supposed to do.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
Like, they talked about this not too long before she got got.
Should not truck with the dead. I've known
Yeah.
that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
Are you still hungry? Do you require more ghost juice? How many must I murder to assuage your hunger? I'll just ask how she's doing.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
Awful. I got fucking killed.
Angry. Frustrated. Useless.
How would you feel if you were dead?
Talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
And what do you remember?
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless. Lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
And Vlad says, I might also be hollow on the inside. Aren't we all, buddy? Aren't we all? So back to New Eden or run away? New Eden to confront the ghost or get the fuck out of here? Part of me says back to New Eden to like fuck up that ghost. But then I remember how bad that ghost fucked us. And I'm over here like, you know what? Maybe we should just get the fuck out of
Away
Dodge.
from all this.
I sense the nightmare's presence near my body. I won't be free till we've reclaimed it. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot, Antea. So you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
Can I bring you back? Like, I think I know the answer to this question. I'm pretty sure there is no such thing.
Schoolhouse. He joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe
That does complicate matters.
we could consider it. I mean, if there's the slightest chance I could bring you back, I'd take it.
Murdering other people, though? I don't know.
Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve, witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
I will. I swear it, my love.
As we got a game plan, then.
You need it. I'll stay close.
I'll just stare at your body while you sleep. And I won't make it weird. What's up, Farsight? She did die. Yeah, she was presumed dead. She was presumed dead after that boss encounter, and yeah, she got. And it wasn't terribly surprising, and especially because I think some of the promotional materials for this game showed her like half ghostly form. So we weren't sure, obviously, but yeah, it's one of those kind of situations. So, but now we can, I guess, like trade places, and play as either character from either side of the veil. It says to discover ethereal elements, spectral stains or webs. Yeah. Don't use the UV blacklight in my bedroom. You'll see some spectral stains. Winking emoji. So anyways, we got that, and we have some upgrade points we can level into. Yeah. I should have grinded more. That fight was tough. As the player, I was surprised by that fight. It was an enjoyable fight, but it was a tough one though. So more healing. Fourth light attack triggers a punch attack that ignores resistance. Actually, hold on. Let me see the animation again. Oh, she fucking decks him. That's actually sick. Ghost punch. Increases the damage of the next heavy attack. Oh, I like that a lot. Because I do like to use my heavy attacks. Ooh, but unrelenting sounds nice too. As long as you don't get hit too much. It does accumulate. That does sound nice. And I'm assuming these work towards other cool things. Trigger melee attack that ignores resistance. Spirit points. Cost 15 spirit points. Not sure what spirit points are, but I'm guessing it's like a thing that is like energy, I guess, or mana maybe. Increase by 20%. Damage. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah. Charge heavy attacks, trigger an area. Ooh, I like that too. Yeah, that sounds extremely cool. Good for crowd control, especially. Okay, well, I like all these things. Well, some more than others. Like, I really like that one. Perfect Switch sounds like extremely funny. I think I'll go for that one. Higher the health points the gauge, yeah. The higher the health points gauge. Yeah, so the more health we have. That'll probably not be great for boss battles, that kind of thing. I think I'll just... Oh, you have to choose one or the other. So I can't have both of those. Interesting. But you can switch on the fly, which is nice. Oh, that's nice too. So you're not like even locked in if you don't want to be. So I could do these two. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Okay. There's more where that came from. Oh. The animation kind of fast-tracked. That was kind of cool. Oh, no, never mind. It's not fast-tracking. It's just time is going, and she's a ghost. She can't sleep. So she really is just staring at us while we sleep. I thought I was joking when I said she was going to just stare at us awkwardly. Upgrade our equipment. Cool. So we have inventory upgrades. Make time go forward again to, yeah, get our heals back up. Fast travel. Yeah, so look at inventory then. Improves bonuses, requires resources. That makes sense. Okay. So equipment can be upgraded. Weapons can be. There's a rifle we can eventually unlock. Health thingamajiggies. And so all kinds of cool stuff. Well, let's I'm curious about healing for sure. So can we go to tier 2? Because right now we have the base, what I'm presuming is the basic set. And it's a little bit more melee damage, more wisdom, more vitality. There's an upgrade available for this one. I think the idea is that this is her weapon, I think. Like her weapon set, I think. Okay, so yeah, they both have the same basic gist, but this one can't be upgraded. Yeah. Okay, so I'll look at the upgrades then. Okay. So we have common upgrades. Okay. Let's enter. Okay. Oh, I see. So what am I using to make the upgrade happen? Oh, I guess it's this. Well, it says this is insufficient. Yeah, what am I using for this upgrade? Am I using the lilac though? Okay. So yeah, that's what that means. That means I can't do the next upgrade. I need the Scourge accretions. Okay. And then there are upgrades for this one. Oh, maybe it's all the same actually. Yeah, it's all the same. Okay. So in that case, doesn't really matter. I guess I'll continue using this guy just because it's, you know, I like the idea of us having our own gear. And then the outfit. Sure, let's look at this. So it's just a different gear set. Oh, actually, I think this actually might be part of a DLC that you get if you buy the game, like, in the first week. Because like, this did come with the game. So yeah, they both. So I think it's the same upgrade system though. So I don't have the Scourge accretions. Yeah. Okay. So no additional upgrades here. Oh, so I can only pick health upgrade or defense upgrade or offense upgrade. Oh wait, no, there is something. There we go. But the next tier is still blocked. Gotcha. A power struggle, says shock value. Oh, your power was out. Oh, yikes. Oh, man. Oh, man, shock value. All kinds of nonsense. I'm sorry, shock value. That's a pain in the ass. Sounds like your power grid is receiving some shock value, all right. That sounds like a pain. Sorry to hear you having to deal with that, man. What a pain in the arse. To the new phone. Oh, interesting. I've not heard about this Farsight. That is interesting. Huh. That is interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, hopefully that's like... Hopefully that's the kind of thing where it's like AI being done for like, you know, nice things. You know, there's all these awful things that AI can be used for potentially. So I like the idea, at least, of something like that, Farsight, that's a little bit more kind and less menacing. So yeah, what upgrades can we do with this guy? So yes, wild chervil and leather for a better healing. And of course, I can't do anything else because I need translucent fiber for the next upgrade. A decoction of different species. What an interesting word, decoction. Bring a haunted corsair ship. Hasba of the Udias. That's where she learned this cool healing potion. So we got that. Then we got the ring that she has, apparently. So I can upgrade it more then. Because we have the lilac hyacinth. So just everything is a little bit nicer. It says damage taken is reduced by 5%. That's because this ring covers 5% of our body, so it blocks 5% of the hits if somebody specifically hits us in the ring finger. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but that's what like my brain does when I see this kind of thing. All right, so yeah, so she has like accessory things, whereas our guys over here he's more about weapons and shit. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then of course we have this stuff. We can't do any upgrades here. I'm curious what other evolution options there are, but there are, yeah, nothing right now. So I would say fast travel then. And I guess we're going back to New Eden, right? Expected wet snow. Oh, so that's what it is. Shock value. It's the snow where you are. We're going to be getting some snow tomorrow, but it's been so warm here, the snow is not going to be sticking, so it's not going to cause any problems. At least I don't think it will. Precursory. Yeah, oh, there you go. Yes, my new hand. Yeah. Yeah, just some kind of word thing. I'm thinking more about how, like, yeah, your power grid has gotten some shock value. Yeah, I see what you're saying though. Yeah, considering some other ones, like, yeah, wordplay, that kind of thing. Enemies will respawn. Okay, so if you needed to grind for encounters, you could do so. So back to, oh, we just need to find an exit then. Okay. All right. So we need to find a way out of here before we can exit. Ooh, what's Farsight got for us, by the way? He says, like, it's a quickie. He says it's a sickie and a quickie. Let me mute my game real quick. What this gonna be? Courtesy of Mr. Farsight.
For many people
Oh,
with
it's the AI
blindness
thing.
or low vision, there hasn't always been an easy way to capture daily life.
One face cropped. Move your phone down. One face in frame. Hold for photo.
That is pretty nice.
Dinner for one. Hello.
One face and one pet in frame.
Look who's here.
Two faces in frame. Two faces.
Good morning.
Two faces.
First day in the new place.
Two faces. Two faces. Two faces in frame. Three faces in frame.
Three
Hold for
faces.
photo.
Oh shit.
Capture life, no matter how you experience it. Guided frame, only on Google Pixel.
Yeah, so that is nice. That's nice. Again, you know, the Google, the AI stuff, so much of it is you know, unpleasant and like scary, but it's like we can do nice things too, right? It doesn't have to all be fucking sci-fi torment nexus shit, right? Sometimes it can be nice. This is something that's nice. Oh, really? Interesting shock value. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like there's other downstream effects then of whatever power thing is going down. It's like affecting other people. Other areas. Look at us, by the way. We got the new threads. We're all decked out. There's our ghost waifu. She was a ghost hunting waifu, now she is a ghost waifu. Excuse me. So we can come out the way we came. I thought she was gonna be following us around. Yeah, if we try to be inside of her. Phrasing, Alex. If we try to be inside of her, she, you know, blinks away. I think this is where we first entered. So we could go back the way we came, or we could proceed this way.
On to New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions. Going for the basics.
The one you train with Dana. Yeah.
Together.
I mean, hopefully only one of them is evil, I hope. You know, some of these things are kind of hard to discern sometimes. That's the worry, is like, oh god. How like, can I be safe to assume that these things are going to be used for the power of good?
What the hell happened here?
Oh, just a torch. Oh my. Well, I mean, this is not too dissimilar from some of the stuff we saw in the prologue. Some of the rituals we performed. Although maybe this is the witch's den, or the witch's area. The blood, maybe not so much.
Play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
Probably wasn't the witch then. Maybe it was somebody trying to do something fancy, and they got. Oh yeah. Well, let's take a look-see. It's a demonologist. Oh shit. A demonologist was held up here. I'm a humanist. I mean, not a bad way to be, honestly. There are worse ists to be. Of all the word that ends in ist, being a humanist is like a very chill one. So, Angarad, that's not a name I recognize. 14th of September. I think in this game, I think this, like, takes place... Again, I want to say, like, It's in the winter for sure, so probably like November or December. Although that was when we first arrived. Who knows how long time has gone in between that first encounter in New Eden. So anyway, they found this cave in behind a waterfall. The veil between the incarnate and the invisible was as thin as the finest French silk, he says. Ritual experimentation? Oh, shit. You know this shit's gonna get weird then. Take Shelley with us to continue our exploration. His father insisted he train with experienced occultists. Okay. Mushrooms that we need for our rituals are here on the walls. This is great. Do the symbols, prepare the rituals. Our powers were magnified. One page is missing. 4 days later. So, 14th of September. Man, this place is great. We get to experiment with rituals. All the materials we need are here. Our powers are resonating with anticipation. Like, we're ready to cast some spells, perform some rituals. Hell yeah. Unknown time or unknown things happen. 4 days later, the cave is vast and dark. I heard whispers in the darkness. Something watches us. Nobody can hear them, according to so they claim at least. Something lurks, I'm sure of it. Maybe the fever I had some weeks ago still lingers. I caught Shelley watching us sleep. He was talking to himself. It was unnerving.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took...
Was it the wolves or was it
Not
this?
see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
Symbols on the wall, you say? Oh, right, this is the character switching. Holding hands. Before marriage, you'll get pregnant. Premarital hand-holding.
Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
That is extremely cool. Right,
Those
so
rings made of spectral stains.
Let me.
to remove the webs, reveal shrouded objects. So, oh, so this was like literally like hidden from his view. We burn away the webs.
Things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Interesting. We got a key. Key to the equipment of a missing demonologist found inside the caves. Some good shit. Can I just switch whenever I want to? I sure can. That's pretty slick. I see the yellow gamer color and I think, oh, is that the exit? I've been trained. Whenever I see yellow, I think, oh, that's it. That's the path forward. So no other webs to hide. But yeah, but now though, it makes me want to go back. Also, we do punch. But we don't have like a heavy attack. Yes, if I go back, is there anything that I neglected by not having my ghost view up? If I go back to where we first encountered each other. Nope, everything's chill here. Okay. So yeah, so you probably don't get a whole lot by switching constantly. Maybe in some key areas, you know, key NPCs or what have you. But I guess that's the idea. It's anytime there's somebody who's been dead somewhat recently. That's when you would want to then use this occult view, or not occult view, but this look at dead bodies view, look into the spirit realm view to see if there's anything worthwhile. So the symbols are interesting. I don't know if there's any interactions here, and it seems like there are not. But it is cool though. Yeah, so maybe every so often we'll kind of check it to see if there's anything we're missing, but seems like you would only really want to check this for when there's dead bodies.
From the invisible.
In the spectral elements. Bane ring. Oh, so they'll glow when there's something interesting. That's nice. So yeah, right here, I'm like, well, I don't see anything, but my hand's doing the handy thing. And it's pretty slick. We burninate that shit away. Some spectral dust that I will snort with my spectral nose. Not really. Squench out here. Surely this will get us way out of here, right? Now, actually, what I kind of want to do is go back to where we came from, because there was a couple of dead bodies we passed along the way. See if those guys were hiding anything. It wouldn't shock me if there was, you know, something. We have to go all the way back that way. Actually, one of the dead bodies we saw... Well, no, I think it was a little bit further back. Oh. A little cheaty. So this is a ghost hound.
They're feeding off their...
Bloody mongrel.
We can
There's a whole
fight them
bunch.
together.
So what? Yeah, one of her specialties. So she has punches that do more damage to possessed corpses. Oh, a possessed corpse, but it consumes spirits points. Oh, okay. So it's good to switch around then. So how do you know what's a possessed corpse or not? I guess maybe the little icon. Yeah, I see it now. Oh, and you can just kind of see visually. Ouch. All right, switch back. So yeah, so as we attack, we get more of the juice back, more of the ghost juice.
Sit down.
Get out of here. Fuck out of here. Punch. Oh, that was sick. Punch. Motherfucker thought he could try me.
I wasn't much use.
That's actually really fun. I like that a lot.
There, I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
That's the spirit. So one thing I kind of forget about is that, yeah, if you can dash, you can like sprint in combat. And you do like some pretty cool attacks. And of course, if you do a heavy while running, you do this cool jump attack. Does she have something similar? Because that one's pretty cool. She doesn't have a right click right now. She doesn't have a heavy attack yet, but we'll probably be able to unlock one eventually. In fact, one of the special things we could spec into is yeah, a jump attack that, like, I think it's that it ignores defense or something. So she does have some special stuff.
Just me, or
I felt it too.
Yeah, there's something right here. Very cool. Now, I keep saying it, but the more I play this game, the more I'm really enjoying it. The question, do I want to go back and investigate those other dead bodies? I worry it would take more than a moment. Oh, especially this, because I think I can't climb back up here actually. Okay, so if I wanted to check out those other areas, we'd have to find another way around. But I mean, knowing a game like this, they'll probably give us the means to do so, or we could just fast travel back. So I'm not too worried. Yeah, I'm really digging the mechanics. The characters are interesting. Story, I mean, there's some aspects of the story that, yeah, maybe were a little bit predictable, but I'm still enjoying myself. Those little wispies, by the way, are they like guiding me to something in particular? Like maybe that's the path forward, or it's something else. Some other little thing lies that way. This might be the exit, so let's go see what's over here. This is the story of a girl. No, this is, what is this exactly? So this is an area we've not been to yet.
something's nearby.
Where is it?
Time to investigate. Oh. And by investigate, I mean fucking murder everything. Hiya! That's so cool.
It's concealed.
I feel like such a badass. First, let me take all the unconcealed mushrooms. Nothing over here. Alright, I've got a couple things. Where's the sweet spot? Sweet. Oh, there we go. And burn that shit away. Maybe don't burn it too much because it is paper. So is this the missing note, maybe? The cave roof looms over me like a colossus. Explore the depths. Says Anagrad disagrees, fearing a fall into the crevice or some other fatal mishap. I'm an experienced and capable explorer, as my father was before me. Shelley wants to join, but I don't trust the boy. I don't like the way he looks at me. Maybe Shelley was the demon. I was thinking maybe like, oh, this dude was gonna like try to sacrifice the child. Maybe the child tried to sacrifice them. Something inside me says, don't allow him in. 1 page missing. Again, undisclosed things happen. My organs burn, blood withers, I will die. So it's some kind of fever, maybe? Such is the price of knowledge, but I regret. If I had known what suffering awaited, I would have turned us back, doused us in the icy waterfall, and left. May the demonic effluvia from our rituals take them all. Oh, man. So... from our rituals. I don't know. I mean, effluvia, something effervescent, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what that word means, but... so, this dude got hit by something. He knows he's on the way out, and he's like, hopefully whatever I did in those rituals kills something.
Around with black magic.
Or kills them. I don't know who them is, but... he was basically say, fuck them all. Fuck all y'all. So the plot can, you know, the story continues, the plot thickens. All side quest stuff as far as we're concerned, but that explains how, you know, we're seeing a lot of interesting spooky ghost things, ghost and demon things in this cave. So we used the key and we gained a necklace. It's an amulet to go on the amulet slot. Right. Can I upgrade it? Yes, with hoof fungus. Oh, but I have to go over to the shelter. Okay, that's fine. And I can't equip it right now, I guess. Oh, yeah, I can equip it. Okay, I just can't upgrade it right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Vlad, that is exactly how it works. Yeah, actually, speaking of which, it's my turn to change the litter boxes tonight. So thank you for the reminder, Vlad. Liquid waste. So he was really saying... hold on. Did that guy literally say, these guys can eat shit? Or they can, like, they can eat my shit? Is that what they're saying? Because kind of based, if we're being honest. Yeah, I don't have the note. Yeah, it sounds like he's saying... fuck these assholes. They can eat my demon shit. And I hope they die. I hope they choke in my demon piss. Is basically what they were saying. Which is, you know, which is very bold. I'm kind of here for it, honestly. I'm kind of here for it. Vlad says, I got you, homie. That's right. Yeah, Gracie and I, we take turns when it comes to, you know, kitty cat duties. literally duties in this case. Just gonna bring us back to the main area. Looking like it. I mean, this looks like we've exited the cave all right. Or signs of life. What about signs of death? We've been doing a lot of that. There's our waifu. How you doing? Doing all right, lady? Okay, she's just kind of following us around then. Which is fine. We can still switch. And break through this own thing. Break on through to the other side. Anything cool? Maybe. I think I wrote a letter like that. Choke on my demon piss, motherfucker. Yeah, something eloquent and sophisticated. To make sure that, you know, that my concerns were taken seriously.
That specter. It's heading for that corpse.
Not on my watch, you're not. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! I think I was a little bit too late. Spectres can attempt to... Yeah. So if we could have reached him in time, that's fine. Punch the shit right out of his butt. Fuck you. Oh. Punch!
Get back up.
There's more where that came from, yep.
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
Have some of that.
That is extremely cool. That is a really fun system. I'm just kind of switching on the fly like that. That's really satisfying. Is there more? There's something glowing this way. Oh, I see him. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, don't like that. Fuck you! Oh, because he leveled up.
Bloody mongrel.
The whole region's crawling with spectres. Not just New Edentown. What happened?
Something all over the place then.
Thin.
The veil is thin. It's
Invasion.
like Rogue Trader all over again.
Colonization of a land that's vulnerable.
The veil of warp wearing thin. Well, let's keep looking around though. Oh. Oh, right, that's the thing I just killed. Never mind. Thought that was like a fancy corpse, not a freshly harvested corpse. Interesting how the spirit realm, when you get the dead person vision with Athena, it's weirdly colorful. Like the regular human realm is kind of like gray and you know, some blues and some greens. Then you look at the ghost version, it's like, oh fuck, bright and orange and strangely vibrant. You would expect the opposite. You would expect the opposite, and yet here we are. So this was where combat began. Done did got began. Good to know that that ghosts can like possess corpses and use that to empower them. So that, yeah, the wolves we were fighting earlier can get reanimated. What happened here?
I like a bit of rabbit, but these are off.
That'll be why the wolves haven't eaten them.
So the wildlife here is slightly different. Like mutated, maybe? Is this all fucking radiation poisoning or some shit? Is this a Stalker Shadow Chernobyl situation? Is there some unapproved radioactive dumping happening here? And the ghosts are just like some kind of radioactive anomaly. You know all about anomalies from our time with Shadow Chernobyl, so that's, you know, kind of a thing that happens a whole lot in that game. Again, I probably don't have to be switching on the fly. The game usually kind of gives you a heads up when there's something interesting. That is probably the way to go, so I'm gonna go back this way real quick. Ooh, my gamer senses are tickling. With a capital G, of course. Okay, and of course, pieces of 8, I'm pretty sure are just, it's just our currency. Nothing else over here. Yeah, I figured our little shining fingers would have started shining. Glinting in the moonlight. Or sunlight, because it's broad daylight right now. So this is another such a dead body. Okay, yeah, there's nothing special about this one, though. That's pretty similar to the one we saw earlier. Now, there is something over here. Oh, maybe not, maybe not.
Will people be able to tell that I'm haunted?
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
So when a person is like either consensually or non-consensually being, you know, harbinged by a ghost, they're considered being haunted. In this case, we want our ghost waifu to be with us. Like it's a haunting we are signing up for. We are technically being haunted by her. And that I think the idea behind a ghost haunting somebody is that it has downsides. I think, like they had said earlier, the longer you remain as a ghost and like and among people, the hungrier you will become, and the harder it is to like to banish or ascend a ghost. Like the more powerful they become, and the more they can drain from those around them. So I don't think there's like an in-game clock or anything tracking these things, but lore-wise, time is of the essence, because the longer she's hanging out with us, it will probably like start to drain our sanity or some shit.
There were trappers here. I wonder what happened to them.
The woods are swarmed with specters. Hopefully, they left.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up that they got out safely. Not often how it goes, sadly. Blaming the living. Interesting journal entry. Never trust a banisher. Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here, man. At least whisper these things. Don't just leave this shit out for me to read. Not the helpful agents trying to protect the rightful from the devil. They don't ban the evil spirits back to hell. They make use of the most insidious and nefarious magic. Because yes, have you ever looked at the tattoos on their hands and the despicable symbols that they use and they wear? They're no different from a sorcerer or witch or devil worshiper. Okay, it's one of these. It's one of these kinds of guys. All right, all right. Through their fancy words, they transvestite the truth of the Lord. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like I'm like I can just feel Red's eyes rolling as he's reading this. Like, oh fuck, one of these. Oh my god. Now I don't. Now I hope we don't find them alive, so we don't have to deal with this fucking proselytizing. Essence and residues, spectral stains, releasing and closing. So sinful. All that before marriage, premarital spectral staining and releasing. That's how you get pregnant. Never trust a banisher, since every time you make a deal with one of them, you may be the next they deprive of their eternal soul. If they decide to blame, capital B, you, for any reason they choose. Naming the enemy by Fear God Waterbury. Seems like a really nice and happy fella. Okay, so what happened here? What happened? What happened indeed? Let's burninate the webs away. And we find... oh, a dead body. Yep, okay, well, he's fucking dead. I can't say I'm surprised. Newsflash. When there's, like, mortal soul-hungry specters about murdering everybody, people that are around tend to not stay around for very long. Crazy how that shit works. Alright, let's go this way. And that is, I think, where we fought some bad guys earlier. We're going next. Yeah, still no obvious way down from there if we so chose to do so. Another ominous clearing. I don't see any bad guys.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Probably.
But can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason.
Well, and they made it sound like they knew who we were. Either they knew who we were, or they were like interested in what we were doing. So maybe they already know about the white witch or the white spirit, the white woman, the woman in white. If her name is the White Woman, it has a weird, like, kind of hits the ear wrong. You're just out here fighting white ladies? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? No, the Woman in White, I think, is what the spirit was called. The Nightmare. So yeah, it's... Whoop, wrong button. It's possible, then, that there's... That the spirit we were pursuing is, like... Is, like, well-known by others around here.
I think I see a crossing.
I was gonna say, I see something.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me.
And down there, I actually know that I don't think we've been down there either, because we would have noticed that bridge for sure. Something off to the side there. Of course, we did see one other spirit thing not too long ago. One in a tree and one next to a torch.
Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Yeah, minor
Don't
issue.
you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
I do appreciate that every once in a while the game's like, remember this guy's Scottish. In case it wasn't clear. This dude. In addition to the delightful accent, he is indeed Scottish.
Creeping ivy.
BFFs with Sean Connery.
These sap-thirsty spectres.
Unlock this path. Okay, good to know. So come back later. Ooh, look at this. It's like a... It's a pulsating root. A pulsating tree. So yeah, something real fancy here. I can't just punch it. I can't just punch things as a solution to my problems. Or set it on fire. Fire and punches can only get me so far in life. So yeah, so we'll have reason to come back here in the future. Something else. If we wanted...
Banishers. The bridge is out.
Oh, it sure is.
And we'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind.
Alright, well, we definitely want to look for those things. First, on this, there's two potential divulging paths.
Don't you see it? It calls to me.
Well, I don't quite know what I'm seeing. I mean, I see it. Seems like they really want us to go this way. So if that's the right way, you know, I love going the wrong way first.
Over here. You can climb down.
Oh, actually. She's saying go down this way, but yeah, isn't there another path over here, though? This one caught my eye. A few of them, even. What's up, Elgaso? Yeah, let's jump down this way. Oh, we're inspecting.
Ankles, but at this
Oh, it's too tall.
I'm gonna make it.
We'd snap our legs off. Okay, so in that case, don't go down that way. Down this way. She is, because as you know, we are ghost hunters. Or, we were ghost hunters, now we're ghost hunter, singular. And because of our training, we're able to, like, feel her presence and, like, and recognize her as a ghost. And we were able to get to, like, using the like what remained of the ghostly essence from the Bible, from Charles's Bible, from the prologue. We were able to use that to kind of like feed her spirit to like keep her sated for now. Because remember, ghosts, when they haunt people, they kind of inadvertently suck the life force out of them. So for now, she's like helping us out, and we're trying to get back to New Eden so we can investigate what the fuck that white witch was, that white spirit.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back, and it's growing fast.
All right, I spoke too soon.
Right, let's find something to sustain you.
Let's find something to sustain you. I'm gonna use that line the next time Gracie and I are looking for, we're like out and about shopping somewhere and she gets hungry. Next time we're out shopping somewhere and she feels the hanger. Y'all ever get hangry? It doesn't happen to her too often. I'm mostly just joking, but y'all ever get like the, oh man, I need something. Let us find something to sustain you. Also, I got a level. So yeah, now we're the only living person in our party. However, if I do this, I can switch to her ghost view, and she sometimes has special lore story things that she can see that our human eyes can't see. It's pretty slick. Pretty slick. Mercifully, the game does give you like a little heads up if you're near something that is, if you're like in an open area where there's not like an obvious story moment happening. If there's like not an obvious time to switch, the game will give you a little heads up to be like, oh, I sense something nearby. My ghost spidey senses are tingling. Also, we get to fight as her. She can help us out, so I'll go to punch this guy a little bit.
Get back up.
Oh, he teleports. I'll go to punch his ass. punch. Yeah, we do extra good damage to possessed fiends. As Ghost Lady. Oh, time to switch back. Oof. Projectiles. Oof.
This one's protected.
Alright, so he's been revealed. Whoops. Oof. Doing good for a hot minute there. Time to bounce. Alright. Let's fucking do this thing. Ouch. Punch. Still not dead. But I'm almost. I gotta take a drink. He's gonna keep spawning in new little homies, which I would rather not be spawning in. I guess I have no choice. Big punch! Fuck you! Okay. Show yourself. Where are you? Is that the last one? Oh, I didn't get to kill the big guy. Maybe I did kill the big guy. It didn't seem like it did all the death. Maybe he ran the fuck away because he saw I was kicking the shit out of all of his buddies. Like the bad vision say it might be, although I never did play any of the Arkham games. So I don't know jack shit. I don't know shit about Dick. Yes, every so often we'll just kind of see if there's anything nearby that is worthwhile. But usually the game will kind of give you a little heads up like, hey, there's something here. So go to Ghost Vision, tap your ghost waifu on the head and say like, yo, can I use your eyeballs, please? There was a shooting. Yeah, well, it was like the green fella that was spawning them. He wasn't like, big in size, but metaphorically big. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. I'm metaphorically big. So I don't think that's where we came from. I did kill him. Okay, for some reason I thought I saw his health only went a little bit down when I hit him with the big punch. Oh, me of little faith.
There's someone inside.
A person?
Someone tainted.
Oh. Maybe not a good person, but something. Well, hold on. I need to break some boxes. I mean, a person is one thing, but boxes are the ultimate villain, obviously. Also, that is extremely satisfying. Jump attack is very fun to do. I would do it all day. So that is the presumed exit. Or maybe that is. I guess we'll find out soon. We look at all the stained stuff. There's some shenanigans going on here for sure. Ooh, it's all stanky. We're gonna find the corpse of the demonologist we were reading about earlier? Because that guy got fucked up.
Ben, you're back.
It's one of the trappers.
Pardon. Thought you were so.
I'm amazed he's alive. We saw one of the trappers' corpses.
You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough.
She says.
I'd be glad to share.
Atea said like. Or Atea rather. Atea said like, I sense some taintedness. This fella is tainted.
Over, lad. But no.
Is he? Oh god, did he eat the corpse of his friend? Is that what he's eating?
Been a while since I've seen another human's face.
So she can't. He can't see her.
You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCreath. I'm a banisher.
Oh, he's not gonna like that.
In the stories. Jacob Lind.
No, maybe he does. Okay, the other trapper had like religious fervor.
That's a real job.
The other trapper was like, man, Banishers are fucking the scum of the earth. So this guy seems alright.
What are you doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows them. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden.
That's not good. That's where we're going.
Scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
Because the rabbits, like the wildlife that we saw, were like kind of weirdly mutated. So whatever curse is going down here is fucking everything up.
Winter? This is June.
Is it? Could have sworn it was... I'm sorry. On my own, I lose track of time.
And with your friend?
Oh. You met Ben, did you? He was just here, he was. Just here.
We saw his corpse not too long ago.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! 'Tis a nightmare. Nothing more.
All right, suit yourself. Tell me of this Ben.
Another trapper?
Old Ben Kenobi.
The best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
When is he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's
Oh shit,
gone.
maybe this guy's just lost
He'll
it.
find game, he will. I know it.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
I? And me to him?
Getting some like serial killer vibes, you know, some like eating faces vibes from this guy a little bit.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps
Like
you
if I stay too long, it's gonna cut my butt off and mount it on the wall
And the fog.
and eat it.
Can't hunt if you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
He's lost his nerve. Or a ghost has taken it from him.
Yeah, probably. All right, well, nice talking at you.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
A haunting case. Okay, so a little side quest then. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I thought we had already found the corpse of his buddy. This guy. All right, so we got some stuff to investigate then. Beaten, starving, stranded. Yeah, he's gone a little bit crazy then. Well, let's. Oh, hold on. What else did it say? Okay. Yeah, the trappers are desperate, and he's being haunted. Okay. We got a whole bunch, a lot of things potentially to investigate here in the woods, as opposed to just the one back in New Edentown that we did resolve. Yeah. And that was the ghost, yeah. Yeah, because we found what appeared to be a trapper corpse next to a tent. But there wasn't like anything else around it. Maybe we need to go back there. Or maybe that was an unrelated group of trappers. Maybe we need to find another one, but or maybe the special ghost we just fought. Like, we'd never seen that kind of ghost before. Maybe that special ghost we just fought had something fancy. Or was something fancy, and it was related to this, perhaps. So, so Jacob is the guy we're talking to, and this is his Bible. Some Bible verses that he's, I guess, bookmarked. Be fruitful and multiply. So, Jacob, I need you to impregnate Ben, so you can have a bunch of babies with him. Every moving thing shall be meat for you, delicious. Okay. gonna bother talking to him right now. So the game probably wants me to go into ghost mode and kind of poke around. I'm not allowed to just steal from him openly, as much as I would like to. Okay, yeah, now we're gonna get to... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, oh, we're gonna have to inspect some things that I'm not gonna feel great about.
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work, so he claims.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Oh,
Kind of you. Thank you.
I was gonna say that actually might legit be useful to us. Descending from dangerous cliffs. We've seen a lot of those.
Your meat's turning.
What's cooking good looking?
Food is scarce. We make do.
He's not fussy. His meat is crawling.
That's what we call it. His meat is crawling. That's what we call it.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
I just don't do it.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Alright, so we probably need to venture out, but first, was there anything else he would have?
Mr. McCraith, sir?
Nothing. Okay. So we need to find the spirit. So yeah, if it's the spirit we've already, or the corpse we've already passed, then we need to backtrack, obviously. The game is kind of nudging us.
I doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe he was abandoned.
Maybe his mate abandoned him.
Alright, so if we were to backtrack, we'd go back this way. We'd go up. But, I don't know, I'm kind of inclined to kind of poke around out here before I start backtracking. Oh. That's... Oh, all kinds of goodies. I say it looks like we might actually be able to enter from that a ways, because I don't think there is a way to jump down safely from here. We do have rope, but I guess we have nothing to tie it off to right now. Maybe this tree, but that's not a mechanic just yet. Is this a thing I can investigate? Nope. No, it is not. Okay, so I mean,
Quickness.
attempts were being made.
Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher rule number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way.
Okay, so there's something that a ways
Ben
then.
was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it.
Oh, is that what this is? This is the quick mist. Oh my. Purple haze all in my brain. Not gonna lie, out of Jimi Hendrix's catalog, or like known songs, that is, I was always kind of so-so about Purple Haze. It's an okay song, but I think I think there's a lot of better songs that he did. They were like pretty well known. Little Wing is incredible, yeah. Yeah, Little Wing's a really, really solid track. There's a lot of songs of his that I like. Some, to me, I don't want to say they're overrated, but to me are not as pivotal. But yeah, Little Wing's incredible. Castles Made of Sand I always liked too. And of course, Red House is such a banger. Red House is always a good one. Is it locked? Spirit shenanigans? Nope, I can open it up. I was thinking there'd be like some kind of downside opening this, but nope. Witch's Stones. Oh, shit. It was cursed. Punch! Got us back against the wall. I was gonna say, can I halt his transformation? Punch! Not punch, but murder. Pass off. Very good. All right, so I guess that's the key. When you find a really good chest like that, it can be cursed. Crosstown Traffic. Yeah, I love Crosstown Traffic. I love the lyrics too. Crosstown Traffic, Manic Depression. That's a fun one, man. I could just keep, we could just keep going. Voodoo Child. I don't know that song very well. I think I've only heard it once or twice. Maybe I know it if I heard it. Because yeah, honestly, shock value, all the songs El Gasso and I are naming are hits. Like I can't speak for El Gasso, but I actually don't own any of his albums. I just have I think one of my buddies gave me a compilation one time, the highlights or greatest hits, that is. So I only know the hits. Voodoo Child's a good one. Maybe I know it if I heard it. Maybe I have heard it and didn't realize it. But yeah, I'm with El Gasso. Little Wing might be my favorite, although All on the Watchtower, of course, is such a you know, a sick ass track. I think Bob Dylan was like, oh yeah, that's better than mine, because it's a Bob Dylan song. But I'm pretty sure Bob Dylan was like quoted as saying like, oh yeah, like his version is just better. Just as far as I'm concerned, it's his song. Like I just happened to write a Jimi Hendrix song unbeknownst to me. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Ooh, that's good to know. Oh, and Fire. Holy shit. Fire is such a cool track. It's a short song, but like, man, Mitch Mitchell's drum work on that song, my god, I could just die. Delicious. What's this? It's some trinkets. Anything for our troubles in here? Nope. Okay. Let me stand next to you. That's right. That's right. That's the one, bud. A good one. A very good one. There's more stuff around here. Benedict Stoughton. That's the fella.
You might be able to drop down from here.
Ooh, with the scary ropes. I don't know. It's a little scary. Okay, let's make the jump. Whoop. Yeah, that's probably where we use the rope, so we don't get fucking stuck down here. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a very brief BRB so I can use the potty. I can use the little hobbit's room. I'll be right back, friends. Give me just a few moments. I'll be right back before you know it. Speed piss, here we go. Alright, friends. I have returned. Oh gosh, says it's time to piss. It's always time to piss. Time to take a piss. Always. Always and forever. Let's continue, my friends. Actually, I'm still thinking about the Jimi Hendrix conversation. I like how in that one part of Fire when he's like, oh, move over, Rover, and let Jimmy take over. I always like that line.
I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further.
Descending into the purple haze.
Don't worry. It'll affect your other senses too.
Oh, that's reassuring. Here we go. I have a feeling we'll have to be quick.
Quick mist is thicker than a Scots dragoon. It smells almost as bad.
Can't see shit. Look the way we got like our arms outstretched, like, oh, can't see shit here.
Wait, that's better. And a little terrifying.
So that's actually a lot easier. Also, not gonna lie, if we're talking about Jimi Hendrix songs we like and also Jimi Hendrix songs we don't necessarily love, This might be controversial, or you know, maybe even a slightly hot take, but I don't love Foxy Lady as a song. It's like a little bit too, like... I think the lyrics are interesting. Like, lyrically, it's interesting.
Who's that?
And, like, the guitar hook is kind of cool. Like, that intro kind of hook is... It gets your attention. I think it's, like, unique. But, I don't know. It's, just a little bit too, like, trudging, you know? But I don't know, maybe it's because I'm like kind of spoiled, you know. Jimi Hendrix had so many like fun, lively songs, the slower, more sultry, kind of implied sexy songs. It just, I don't know, just didn't really do much for me personally. Voices in the Mist, that's what we're experiencing right now. Wayne's World? I don't remember Foxy Lady being in Wayne's World, but I guess I haven't watched Wayne's World in a long time. You think of it? No, yeah, I guess I can't remember that one. We're talking about the first one, right? I remember a lot of scenes in that movie, but I don't remember that one. So soldiers are superstitious people. Carrying their lucky coins or lucky pieces of clothing. Right, okay. They dare not make a mistake, or they fear making a mistake without this lucky piece being on them. Avoid some places because they feel the superstition, right? 1600s in Salem. Oh, I'm sure this is going to be a happy tale. Any story that begins in, well, let's see, in the 1600s, 1700s in Salem. Like, oh, what are the next words gonna be? Is it going to be something really happy? Unknown Deep Valley says. Cloud of sticky cotton candy. Something felt wrong, something malignant in this mist. Finally found our way out of the valley, but we'd randomly lost 2 people without a sound. So now we know such places exist. I have seen the mist and it has whispered my name. What's up, Todd, by the way? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, very nice, Ogal. So yeah, that does sound fun. That does sound fun, yeah. I don't know, just... This song is one of those where it's like, you know, if it comes on, I'm not gonna skip it, but it's like, it's just not one of my favorites. I think the guitar solo is really cool, but I mean, you could say that about literally any Jimi Hendrix song. You could be like, well, the song is kind of so-so, but the guitar work is badass. Like, of course, it was like the greatest guitarist ever. How could it not be amazing with the guitar work? But, you know, taking the song as a whole, though, and again, he had some really fun, lively songs, so it's... I think as a songwriter, I think he did a really good job. He wasn't just a badass guitarist, but like, you know, he did all right when it came to composing some cool shit. It's good to see you though, Todd. Hope you're doing well, buddy. 1 block from the... Oh, that's cool. In Seattle. I forgot that's where he's from. All right, so let it be known that we can't go up here. And I think the mist is too heavy. Even for Reds to go that way, so...
Do you see that? It looks like the fog is coming from those odd-looking stalagmites.
So we have to clear this area first. We have to purge...
I think I can rid us of the...
To purge the source.
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff.
And I just eat it. And I just consume. Yeah, just say... Yeah, let me just go say hi to Jimmy real quick, you know. Go say hi to Jim. You know, we're on a first-name basis, me and old Jimmy. Alright. See how this goes. Oh, we just smack it away. Is it time to fight something? It sure is. I love that punch attack. It's extremely satisfying. Oof.
Careful. They mean business now.
Ouch. Oof. Oh man, when you're I don't know what to do when you're trapped like that, when you're knocked down like that. Maybe there's like a thing you have to click to get the fuck out of dodge. Oof, man. Trying to get some jumps going. This guy's incessant. He's out of there. One little poke,
I'm sorry.
and he's out of there.
I didn't know that would happen.
That's okay. That's how we learn.
Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Well, that too. Piss on the mushroom or poop on it. Well, unfortunately, all we could do is smack it away, but if that wouldn't have worked, the next step would have been to piss on it. Actually, no. The step would have been for her to have pissed on it, because she's got ghost piss. And as we all know, ghost piss interacts very differently with ghostular objects and has a light lavender smell to it, and probably taste. Not like I would know. Not like I'm a ghost piss aficionado or anything.
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
An echo, you say? Oh, can I... Let's see, what ritual would it be? I guess I would try to conjure the spirit of the person who died, but do we know that there was a person here? Well, got nothing better to do. Fading but persistent memory. Oh, that's probably what we're doing. We're checking the memory. We wouldn't be summoning a scourge. And of course, we have so many resources. We can just cast all the spells we want to. So let's do this one. And then poop on it.
A drop may hide the rain.
We can see the struggle, maybe. Oh, you're right. They did say it was an echo. You're right, Ogasa. That was the exact word they used.
I can't do it no more.
Uh-oh.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you. I hate you!
So that's how it went down. He Anakin'd him. I hate you!
Ben died in the fall.
He Anakin Skywalker'd him.
Ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
Is Jacob delusional? Did he really forget what he did?
Maybe his guilt got the better of his reason. We need to find the body.
I believe it.
If the wolves haven't gotten there first.
I don't see it down there, but we'll explore a little bit. I'm a ghost P. How do you pronounce that word, Pooba? I've never heard that word pronounced. That's one of those words that I only see spelled. Sommelier. Also, Glanzer, what's up, bud? Didn't have the, the concurrent viewership, Glanzer. Glanzer, I'm not gonna lie. I only barely did myself, actually. In fact, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this. But I had to, like, strategically choose not to stream on Sunday. Because, like, I was worried that if I do, like, any more, you know, not very well viewing streams, that it was gonna tick my my 30-day CCV down from, like, 15 to, like, 14. Like, I was like, I'm right on the edge. So I was only barely able to make it myself. So, no, yeah, it would have not taken much for me to have had the exact same kind of situation. Sommelier. Sommelier is how you pronounce it, yeah. I appreciate, I'm the only dingus. I'm the only idiot that didn't know how it's pronounced. No, I appreciate that. See, now I know. Now I know, and I feel bigly empowered. Oh, wait, hold on. Was there something? Our hands are glowing. There is something nearby. Are we talking? Oh, there's secrets in the waterfall? Oh. Ooh, how do I get in there? I don't know if I have the ability to get over there yet. But there's secrets in the waterfall. Ooh. Alright, good to know. It's a French word, yeah, which, it sounds French AF. That's... Oh, here we go. Let's go this way. Yeah, it looks and sounds French AF, so it makes all the sense in the world.
I'm picking up something spectral.
Say with the pinky? Yeah. Yeah. Only pinky up. Also, thank you for saving that phrase. Or that quote, rather. Glenzer, what are some games you are playing right now, though? Because I still need to finish up Phantom Brigade. I'm thinking I've probably got a few more sessions of that before it's donezo. And I know the campaign for that game ends in about a week, I think. So I've got a little bit more time. Not a ton. Not a ton of time. Here we go. Behind a waterfall. Well, it was behind a waterfall, yes, but the path that led us to it was adjacent to a waterfall, so it's totally different. Totally different. It was just a key to seeing it was visible behind a waterfall, so it's, yeah, again, totally different. Now, I've not seen a lot of waterfalls that I can, like, freely go through in real life. But if I ever do see one in the wild, just a kind of a random-ass waterfall, just kind of chilling in the wild that I'm allowed to traverse through without it being, you know, deemed unkind, then I would do so in a heartbeat and hope for darn tootin' that there'd be, like, a, I don't know, a piece of heart behind there or something. So a couple extra paths. Like, where does this lead? How do you pronounce that one? Is that Condule or Condulo maybe? It's a holiday. Oh, hell yeah. Shockville, that sounds amazing. Can we celebrate this in real life, please? Do you like how I said in real life? Wow, French food is it's so great. I just wish France was real. French food is delicious. I wish France was real. Anime is so cool. I wish Japan was real. Like, oh, okay, nice shitpost there. Oh, there's something up top. Okay, so we need to find a way to get to whatever that is. This looks to be a dead end, though. Not fall off the edge if I can help it. Being French for a day or three? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially if it means incredible holidays like that one. So I can go up here, I think. Oh, I have to sidle. Sidle along the wall. Fictional play. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. I wish they were real. Or like like you'll see like a stupid TikTok video of like a cat doing something funny, and the caption will be, "I wish cats were real." Can I climb down here? Yes. We're looking for a dead body. Something is concealed nearby. Is he in the water? I mean, this was when it all went down. It wasn't, well, I mean, it was a long enough fall. You know, if he would have landed funny, then that would have definitely done him in. Or I go into ghost mode to investigate, I will retrieve these thingies. Oh, is that a... Okay, it's a dead end. Well, actually...
Oh, shite on
Oh!
a short stick.
Well, that was unexpected. Hold on. So if this is his body right here... Also interesting attention to detail that is like his juices.
What is lurking here?
His juices were like... Actually, maybe it's not his juices. Maybe it's just indicating that he was like dragged. Like, and there was like fresh mud showing where he was being dragged. So what was being hidden then? Was there something over here? No. Okay. That was just the game saying like... Yeah, you gotta be like... Be ready to explore.
Bloody hell. Lad's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Oh shit, was I right? Was he really eating his homie? Oh my fucking god.
At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
So he mutilated his homie. Yeah, he was eating meat. Oh, I'm upset.
Eating Ben.
I'm upset that I was right about that.
Poor, desperate, starving boys.
Fucked up, but there you go.
Sometimes do what it takes to survive.
So I guess we have to confront him about this whole thing now. Fucked up as it is.
It's close.
Something close by? I'm thinking there's stuff back there, but can't get to it. Sushi. France made French fries. Yes. There you go. Yeah, pork chops or steaks. You're right. Yeah, King of the Hill invented Texas.
Invisible.
Texas would not exist were it not to be for King of the Hill. So how did he get down to the body? I'm guessing the implication is that he used the rope that we now have to get to him. But there was the mist, right? Yeah, the mist would have obscured his view. I don't know. Maybe he just, like, powered through it and the mist, you know, fucked with his senses and or sanity. And he just, you know, didn't give a shit. Maybe that was the idea. Yeah, because best I can assume is that it was the rope. Rope that he would have used, yeah. Alright, so yeah, sure enough, can't go that way. Okay, let's go back up. And just to be clear, if I go back to this... Oh, well maybe there are... Oh, actually... Right. Maybe I should try a circle... Try like a ritual. It didn't give me a prompt for it. Oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. I'm looking now on the compass. I think the compass is kind of nudging me to go talk to Jacob. I think that's what's going on here. But I think at some point we're going to have to encounter the guy's ghost. Yeah, it seems like ghost... Like ghost conversations can only happen when you're, like, prompted to do so. Can't just, you know, strike up a conversation with a ghost in BD like you got him on speed dial. There needs to be an opportunity to do so. Oh.
I have another in sight.
Another one coming up behind me. Oh, it's these things then. These are a quick fix. Just a one-hit wonder. Okay, not too bad. That's the waterfall we saw earlier. Yes, we've already explored this place fully. Our guy's he's a physically capable lad to be able to just hoist himself up on a rope like that without even having to, like, kind of walk up on the wall. It seems like it'd be pretty hard to do. Is there anything else up here? I don't think that there was. Well, there was another path. There was another path, and I already... Oh. Punch! Whenever we see these... Oh, I didn't mean to be hitting him too, but it actually kind of works out.
Bloody mongrel!
Oh, there's something behind me. Yep. I'm gonna say, if I do it right, it should be able to distract a lot of them. It's just like an AoE. There you go. Punch!
Spectre possession.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's trying to summon him, and I didn't do a good enough job to stop that from happening. Okay, he's out of there. You're out next. I missed, that's okay. We got there, baby. We got some ghost juice out of it. See, what I was about to say is, I think I've already explored this area, haven't I? So I think there was just like a random journal or something. Maybe the idea here is that bad guys will just kind of spawn sometimes, or maybe because we've advanced this side quest, it means that yeah, enemies will spawn in areas that maybe you've already been to, but it seems like, you know, we've already been in this area, but things things have progressed since we were last here. Did I explore this area? I can't remember, because we did see there was like some kind of chest in here. Yes, and then of course, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, it spawned some ghosts. Oh, yeah, we already resolved this one too. So in that case, Let's go back here. This will bring us back to Jacob. There was one other path that we could have gone out this way. We came from this kind of drop-off area.
Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
Oh, that's convenient. Okay, so I think this was the other path then. And yeah, this just loops back around. Okay, that's fine. The one downside is that we do sort of have a map. Sort of, kind of, sort of. Actually, that's more useful than I thought it would be. So yeah, we do have a map, and it actually does. It actually allows us to zoom in more than I thought it would originally. Alright, so he's distracted. So I can just swoop on in. He says, we need to see you working as said sommelier. Wait, hold on. No, it was sommelier. There we go. A scan filter. Well, let's see. So the way the webcam filter works. Oh, time warp scan. I misread. Yeah, time warp scan. Okay, so I need to do my best impression of a sommelier and do that as a time warp scan. All right. So here, let me do this. So I don't know. I only have a loose idea of what a sommelier is. I'm gonna do a Google search for that word. See what Google image search tells me about what a sommelier is and what they do. Because I'm just assuming it's just a cool chef. I'm assuming that's like a person that does cool cooking things. Okay, it looks like it's specifically like wine. Okay. Yeah, it's specifically with wine, that kind of thing. If anybody's curious. Yeah, wine expert. So, this is what comes up. This is what comes up. And all these people look just like me. They look just like me. Alright, so all I need to do my best sommelier impression is in a time warp scan. Yeah, at a fancy wine restaurant. Okay, so I'll be very fancy. I'll be very professional. You'll all be very impressed with me. Let's go to webcam mode for a sec. I haven't actually done a time warp scan in a while. So I'm gonna pretend this water bottle is like some really high class alcohol that I sip. And you know the highest class alcohol you sip through like a little sippy cup kind of thing. That's how you know it's the good shit. So let me do this. Let me go into webcam filters. So let's do let's see. Todd, I don't know if you have a preference. Because the way that the filter or the warp works, the time warp, is that you've probably seen these things before. Like as it goes from the top down, and as it goes down, it locks in each frame until it like you end up with a goofy single image as it's scanning down. Or we can have it go left to right. Have it go left to right. So if I rotate by 90 degrees, bloop, and say start going, then yeah, same kind of thing here. As it's going from here to the other side. You know, we get like goofy shit to happen. So if you have a preference, top down sounds good. You got it, homie. You got it. I'm actually going to speed it up a little bit. It's a little bit slow. It's like 8 seconds. That's probably fine. Okay. All right, time warp scan. I'm going to be doing my best sommelier impression. Here we go. How is that? Is that professional and like, you know, like, is that authentic? Do I feel authentic in French? I've never felt more official and authentic as a very real person that has a very real profession. All right, time to quit my day job. Sorry, software development just ain't cutting it. I'm sorry. I know I went to college for this, but I gotta jump ship. I gotta become a ghost piss sommelier? Sorry, guys, but that's the rules. When you find your true calling, you gotta go for it, man. All right, so this is going over into the Discord server. We actually haven't done one of these in a while. We haven't done a time warp scan in a hot minute. But here we go. Let me post this. One sec. Let me post this here. So let me go back to my Discord server. For anybody curious, this socials link has a link to my Discord server. And inside that Discord server, we have a time warp scan channel where all completed time warp scans go to live. Including this one. There it is. It is in the Discord server. So yeah, all the time warp scans that we've redeemed, they're all there. All the results of them get posted. So if you want to see a bunch of other goofy time warp scans, they're all in the Discord server. And like I said, they're all extremely dumb. Extremely dumb and extremely fun. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Sampling the finest in Ghost Piss. That's what I was going for, man. That is exactly what I was going for. It's like you knew. It's like you knew, man. By the way, nice thing about joining the Discord server. Now, I'm not going to peer pressure you. I'm not going to tell you you have to join the Discord server. But if you do join the Discord server, you have many benefits. You have many benefits. For one thing, it makes your penis bigger. Well, if you have a penis. Well, okay, I'll say it this way. It makes your genitals... It enhances your genitals. No matter what pair of genitals you have between your legs, it makes it better. So that's the first benefit. The other benefit is that there's a bunch of goofy channels in there with a bunch of stupid memes and crap like that. So it's all just, there's a meme channel. There's, again, the time warp scan. So there's the MS Paint challenges we have. There's music discussion, game news, that kind of thing. But also, whenever we do giveaways, we're going to be doing Steam key giveaways as we unlock, as we complete challenges for games like this that we're playing. Like right now, this summarizes the dares we're working on, the challenges we're working on, and the rewards that they will give us. We'll be doing those Steam key giveaways through my Discord server. So, all the more reason to join that shit. So, in my extremely biased opinion, I think it's pretty cool. Oh, and there you go, shock value. Yeah, that was, I think that was Irishman. I think that was Mad Irishman who posted it. And, yeah, leave it to the person whose screen name is literally, talking about him being Irish as being someone who is knowledgeable about alcohol. Who knew, right? Who knew? Let's continue our investigation because now, unfortunately, I can't crack this open yet, I guess, because it's truly locked.
Poor lad.
And yeah, he was...
The meat of the matter.
And tell you, that's horrible. Never heard a worse pun. I like it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good, unfortunately.
Yes, still disgusting.
Still disgusting. And the gun is still here. I thought for sure he would have taken the gun with him and he was like going to threaten us with it or some shit. And then what's in this? Oh boy. Yeah, this is what he was eating. Yeah. Yeah, it was suspicious from the get-go. Whatever was going on here, it seemed unwell. This tie is doused with the essence of its ghost. Oh, this is what we're going to use to call the ghost back. I see. Okay. And then the ghostly essence will be consumed by Antea.
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all. Come on, let's talk to Ben.
Hold on. I want to... Oh, I can't crack this open. Oh, but now we talk to him right now. We're doing this shit right now. Yeah, it's a manwich meal. Absolutely a manwich meal. So yeah, so the game does let you cast the wrong spell if you want to. Bowl and spoon. Yep. It do be one of those. But no, we already know. We already know which one to go for. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Augusta. When they said looking for his tie, I thought like, oh, maybe like a part of his clothing. That's what I thought. But yeah, what they meant was we need some way to call his spirit back. Some physical connection to the body.
Time to force the ghost to
that's a hell of a tie right there. Hell of a connection.
You're not Jacob.
No, but I am trying to find some answers. Sorry about your whole, everything. I mean, your arm looks okay.
Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
A Scot.
I am.
You?
Antea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
Why do you want revenge? I can't say I would blame you.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. I don't know when things changed. We got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
I mean, I wouldn't blame him for being a little bit unhappy about the whole thing. How that whole thing going down.
We thought him lost. In mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
It was like only a matter of time before one of them was gonna snap.
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
Because he's right outside. I can get him in here.
He is I, and I am him.
Why do you not confront him? Why not show yourself?
I did. He thought me alive. He showed me steak he'd scavenged. He was so proud. He offered me a
He
share.
didn't realize it was my arm he was eating.
To face the truth. To accept what he has done to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
So whatever curse has befallen New Eden is affecting this place too, and it's fucking everything up.
This was not God's doing. Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
I mean, maybe, yeah. So anyway. Oh yeah, what do you want from Jacob?
What do you want from... What?
I did. He needs to... At night...
Oh, okay, I thought there was another option.
Might...
This...
New...
But I guess the idea is once you make those choices, you can't, like, say the other thing. So that's fine, though.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps
So maybe we can somehow convince Jacob to, like, face this whole thing.
Jacob.
Can I steal your shit yet? Not yet. He's got to confess. The truth very might break him. It very well might break him. All right, and then maybe once he's broken, then I'll be able to rob. I'll be able to, I don't know, steal his underwear from the box or whatever's in there. Do a good old-fashioned panty raid. Jacob, hey, where are you, buddy? Listen, we gotta talk, homie. The whole you killing your best friend and eating him thing. It's not good optics, as we say.
Over to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
You were struggling, yourself and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tamper.
Those wounds on his face don't look
Our lives are
old. They
here.
look fairly fresh.
Can't leave.
Did you not try the
Those aren't
river?
old scars.
The fog had to lift some.
Like this guy has scars.
Starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
Thanks to Ben. Oh, yes.
But you did try to leave, didn't you? You packed up and left. Do you not remember reaching the cliff top?
Cliff top makes a fine lookout. Game comes to the water to drink. You can pick 'em off if your aim be good enough.
Has he lost his mind? Or is he tricky?
Legitimately good question.
I'm sorry.
Let's
Jacob,
confront
I must
him.
Talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
How do we tell him?
Now, Jacob.
You know the answer.
Something's happened to Ben. Say so. Where is he?
You need to remember.
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But
We can draw it out of him.
no. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me. What
He's like, listen, I'm no cop, alright? I'm not gonna arrest you.
I was tired. So tired. Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
So you made it stop. I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Yet you gave up on Benedict. And then you turned on him.
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said, it was him or me. Him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better. I failed God. I failed my friend.
Well, at least he confessed to it.
I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help.
There's the wound on his head. Interesting how we can't see. Oh, wait.
His face to
No, yeah, he didn't notice Athena.
simple and awful to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
No, I don't think he has to banish.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path,
Jacob is ready to die.
Oh,
the others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
ooh, a dark path indeed.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. we kill to be together again?
Ooh, are they gonna give us that choice?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. So this actually is significant then. Blame the haunted inhabitant, ascend the ghost, or banish the ghost. If we blame, that means we usurp the ghost juice. Or not even the ghost, we take his soul and we'll use that to try to resurrect Antea. Consequences, yes. The largest number of living settlers. So right now, yeah, he said he's ready to die. And, I mean, dude did some fucked up shit. He literally killed somebody. And leaving him to, like, you know, wallow in this state. I mean, this man is not gonna make it. So, sacrifice the settler, yeah. Largest number, but they're like, this one's kind of a low-hanging fruit, but eventually these things will get a lot more complicated. So you could gently let the ghost ascend, forcefully banish. Interesting. Yeah, exactly, Agasa. That's I'm like waiting for something that's like, what am I doing? So for now, if y'all can cast judgment on me for this, but for now, let's make it spicy. Let's go for this one. Let's play the blame game. Jacob
Lind, you believe you merit no mercy, but your suffering must have an ending. You murdered your friend, the man you called your brother. You fed on him. Then you denied your part in his ending and bound his spirit to this realm. You can never right this wrong. But the truth and your death...
What's up, Jim?
His suffering. There can be no half measures here.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Benedict, my friend, forgive me.
And there it is. Give me your soul. It gave me some eternal darkness kind of vibes just now. Very badass. Woke up in the... I'm sorry to hear that, Jim. If you need to get back to sleepy times, I wouldn't hold it against you.
The man I loved and ate his flesh. This I deserve.
All right. And the ghost spirit willfully leaves.
It's done. You may feed on his essence. I think I need a moment.
You can rest inside.
You may feed on his essence. What's up, X the Great? Good to see you, bud. Juice the ghost grapes. You put it in the blender. Put that shit in the blender. The ghost juicer. I mean, at least it was a more dignified death than, like, you know, taking out our sword and fucking slashing his throat. This was like, you know, we fucking just... Our hand, our like, magic hand, we just went, God, he said, purple, and then died. Hey, Liv, what's up, bud? This game is, yeah, I'm really digging it. This game is really dope. And, yeah, mercifully, it is running pretty well, actually.
Ben is gone for good.
It's always a little bit tricky when a game first launches. You know, I think we had a couple crashes when I first played this on Monday night, but no, it's running really well. I don't exactly have like a top of the line rig, but my AMD 6800 XT is holding up just fine. So, doing a good job of holding it together. Having a really good time with this game. It's very solid. Let's level up some of our stuff. Now that whole thing was a side quest, but it was a very enjoyable side quest. So you can rest up at the hovel. Now we'll do some leveling ups. while we're here. Oh, we also have these things to go towards. So if I wanted to, I could untick some of these. If I wanted to do more of the leaping leveling up thingies. Parrying. Oh, right, parrying. I forgot all about parrying, didn't I? Charge heavy attacks do more damage. I do like charge heavy attacks a lot. Increased by 30% against full health enemies. Fourth heavy attack. Can I see the animation for it? I didn't realize you could chain heavy attacks together. And that causes a team assist attack to go. I definitely want that one. That sounds nice. Boost the next damage taken. That's really nice too. Gives you some protection. It's pretty cool. Costs some spirit points though. Damage dealt by all perfect switch attacks. So right after you block, which is not the same as parrying, obviously. What about these things? Because I forget you get like another kind of blend of stuff to go into. Spectral damage when you defeat with a punch. I do like that area, that AoE thing, because we were using that earlier with charged attacks. Refills the banish gauge by 20%. I think what I will do... Oh, there's these two down here. Punch attack, increase the damage of punch 7%. Can be accumulated. Okay, resets after a switch, though. Using leap while the banish gauge is full. I don't know if I know about leap. That's not the like jump attack. It's something else. Maybe it's like a dash attack. Yeah. Yeah, I've just been doing dashes and rolls. Yeah, maybe I should try parries though. And of course we have the one dare for the parries as well. Yeah, definitely that I think I want though, especially for situations where there's a bunch of bad guys nearby. So let's do that and that. Oh, I need level up points specifically for her then. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. So, charged heavy attacks. Yeah. I do really like that tag team one. I don't know. This one is probably the better choice. Like, you get a ghost punch attack that ignores resistance when you do a bunch of light attacks, or you get more healing. Probably the more healing one. Yeah, that's really nice synergy. I like how that all works together. So just really badass heavy attacks. Against... Yeah, what was it? Is it against healthy enemies? Oh, wait, no, I didn't take this one over here. But just, yeah, fully charged. After banishing, a fully charged heavy attack is gonna fucking rip their butts off. What did I have to eat? I had some leftover pasta for lunch. And for dinner, I had some leftover Chinese food. There's a really cool Chinese place Gracie and I like to go to. And I had some pork, some kind of spicy pork dish. And it was very good. So I had some leftovers with some vermicelli noodles from another dish we made the other night. So it was a day of really good food, honestly. So I've been doing very, very well for myself, I would say, generally speaking. I probably don't have the upgrades. Yeah, because we haven't I haven't accreted any scourges. Accreted any scourges. Chicken sandwich, that sounds nice. Got a panini press, Aleph? Yo, living large, bud. Was it lo mein? It was, well, that's the thing. It wasn't vermicelli noodles. It was they were sort of vermicelli noodles, kind of, that we bought from a global foods market, where it's like chopped up vermicelli noodles. So like they're really short vermicelli. So same consistency and thickness, but chopped up really, really short. And the noodles themselves were used in an Indian dish that neither of us can pronounce. It was I think BHATH is how you spell it. But neither of us had the wherewithal to look up how it's spelled, or how it's pronounced rather. And it was very good. And we had a bunch of these noodles left over, so that's what I used in combination with the pork dish that I had for dinner. But yeah, it was makes for an odd case when it's like, well, I've got all these like noodle things left over, and when I got the Chinese order, it came with a little bit of rice, but the rice didn't last very long, just because there wasn't very much of it. So I was like, well, I got all these noodles. Before I cook more rice, I'll just use this other stuff instead. Also, the amulet, let's upgrade it, because it takes fungus. We have a bajillion funguses. Now we need wool and nest silt. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, switching it up with more leftovers, just because it's like, I've got this. I might as well, you know, put it to use. Like I said, it's better than just letting it sit in the fridge and go bad and then making more rice to take up more space. So yeah, just do the old mix-up. It was good. It was really, really good. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think it was called BHATH. Or maybe it was BHATHI. I think it was one of those two things, because we looked it up. And we looked up some recipes, and we kind of had to, like... I say we. Again, Gracie was the one who did 90% of the work here, but you know, I of course helped. And yeah, we were looking up a couple of recipes and kind of had to combine a couple things to cobble something together. And it worked out really well, because the dish was very good. And then we rest. Yes, I'm sure. And of course, ghosts don't sleep. So she just kind of stares at us while we sleep. And, I don't know, does crossword puzzles while waiting for us to wake up. It's like in SpongeBob. Well, what do you do when I go to work, Patrick? Wait for you to come back. All right.
That man killed and ate his friend.
You're still thinking about it, huh?
I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Yeah, just like you.
Just like me.
I never thought I'd blame anyone. I've not killed since I quit the army. I swore I'd never kill again.
It's not too late to change our minds.
Maybe we should reconsider. We made the right choice. I'll go ahead and cast some doubt.
I took a life. It's no small matter, even if the man deserved.
Tibetan, maybe. Perhaps, yeah.
Maybe we should reconsider.
When I ascend, we'll be separated. For the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of eternity. Never again shall we stand side by side. This thing we have, shall cease to be.
So we're about to we're about to go down a path, and apparently we're like, I don't know how we're locking it in necessarily. Like, I don't know how much we're held to this. You can make any choice you want, no matter the oath you've sworn, but there will be consequences. Oh man. So we have to choose here. Do we consider the fact that, for some background for those just joining, our ghost waifu is dead, and we're sad about it. We're really sad about it. But there is a forbidden banisher ritual that is ancient and only known in whispers, where you can bring someone back to life, but you have to kill several people and commit basically human sacrifices to make it happen. And there's no guarantee to work, and it's deeply forbidden, you know, deeply taboo, and there will absolutely, if we go down this path, there will absolutely be cases where we have to lie and manipulate a situation in our favor so we can take a life in a manner that, you know, doesn't end up with us getting executed. Like, you know, we cast blame on somebody who might not necessarily be, you know, evil necessarily, but it means we get our waifu back if we go through all that, or we acknowledge that this path is a dark one, and you know what, maybe it's not worth it. We'll instead go down the path, the righteous path of, we'll encourage once we've resolved what she needs resolved, she'll ascend, which means, you know, go into the aether willingly. You sure your wife is not a demon? Probably not. Although, you raise an interesting point, Aleph. The answer is probably not. And she has said, like, listen, I don't want to do this if you don't want to. So she's not like saying, bring me back or else. She's been like, there is a thing, but ooh, it's a spicy one. Can't be evil even in video games. Oh man, the resurrection one is so interesting to me. So I want to pick this one just to see what kind of like depraved, fucked up situations we can find ourselves in. It's like Rogue Trader all over again when we were committed to like Warp or what was it? Iconoclast or Heretical or Dogmatic, and having to make some fucked up choices. And again, even if we make the oath for resurrection, we can go against that oath. So, you know, there will be consequences. So we're not like locked in forever, but it is a verbal commitment of let's go for this one. So I don't know. My curiosity knows no bounds. I'm gonna oath. I'm going to oathful myself towards resurrection.
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets.
I hope I do too.
Soon I'll
Exactly.
my life.
Exactly. Got to choose which covenants to join. It does sound interesting. It sounds fucked up, but yo, that's content, baby. That's storytelling.
Prices.
We Banishers may call it blaming, but our hearts will know we're taking lives.
It's murder, pure and simple.
How many?
I don't know. Perhaps too many to ask of you.
Yeah, we don't even know because this ritual is like so old and
I want
forbidden.
us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
I want it too. With the whole of my heart. No price too high.
This is some fucking dark side of the force shit going on. This is Anakin Skywalker saying, "Oh, right, thank you," as he's like trying to protect
See you back from the dead.
Padme. Yeah. This is some dark shit. What killed her? It was a nightmare. Nightmare with a capital N. It was a proper noun nightmare. It was an extremely powerful evil spirit that neither of these banishers had ever heard and like ever dealt with. It was something a lot spicier than they're used to, and it kicked Red's ass. And when Athena stepped in to try to help him out, she got one shot by that thing, and Red was left to die. But a mysterious witch helped rescue him and helped kind of nurse him back to health.
Poor lad.
His food is the meat of the matter.
And Tia, that's horrible.
We got that pun once again, didn't we? Goddamn. So we're done here.
I like it.
So yeah, so that's kind of how that all went down. This evil, extremely powerful spirit kind of fucked everything up. And yeah, we want revenge. We want to go back and take that spirit out. Partly because that spirit is cursing this entire land. Like that spirit being around is causing untold shenanigans to happen, and it's a pretty bad time. It's like, I mean, it very much, the presence of that ghost, of that spirit, has cursed the land and has affected these guys and has allowed this whole thing to happen. Oh my god, don't say that, John Barry. She would never. My ghost wife who would never.
I took the life of a man I loved and ate his flesh. This I deserve.
Jacob's body has disappeared.
Eaten by animals or by Ben Stoughton's maggots.
That actually would be very poetic.
Let's get out of this shithole.
Yeah, very poetic that his body was eaten by the maggots. What's the name of the world we're in? Well, the name of the game is Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. The name of, like, the nearby area... I guess I don't even know if nearby area is the right word for it. So... Ben's sickbed. Wow. We went all that far. Because New Eden is where we went at the start. Huh, I guess I don't know. Oh god, world completion 1%. Oh, this might be a really long fucking game. Holy shit. Yeah, the area we were in was New Eden, which is a town. I guess I don't know. I mean, I think it's the United States. Because yeah, we saw a map that mentioned Boston. So yeah, I think it's like a historical fiction kind of thing, where it's like there isn't, I don't think, a place called New Eden that actually exists, but I think the implication is that there's yeah, this all kind of takes place
to the bridge.
in around New England.
Let's see if I was right
in the 1600s, I think. So, you know, pre-revolution, I suppose. Oh, wrong button. And let me think. Was there anything else here? I mean, I think we've pretty much done. Yeah, there's the bridge up here. Whoops. I think to get back to the bridge, we have to go back this way anyway. Because yeah, ultimately we're trying to find our way out, and eventually make our way back to New Eden proper. So, kind of get back to the main area. Distant future thing, yeah. It's, well, I mean, of course, the fact that there's ghosts and magic and some things that are, you know, not what we have available to us in the real world, does make it a little bit unsure. And also, like Elga also pointed out, there's like weirdly modern hairstyles and like beards, and you know, it's just, and maybe not so much fashion, but like there's things that are more contemporary.
I think I can jump the gap. Your bane rings will help. Can you find the place where the stains align?
Maybe. So if I look, yeah, so this is what this means by the stains. Being able to make it across. So there's something over here. Whole bunch of shit over on this side that we can't see with our human mortal eyes. With her ghostly vision, she can see that shit. Is it? Yeah, it's. I would say it's very much Earth. I guess the idea though is that like the whole notion of Banishers is like is a notion that isn't like super well known. It's kind of like kept hush hush. That's kind of my interpretation. We use the rope. Yeah, we do. Native American lore. That's a good point too, Jim. Yeah, maybe it's based on other mythology. Wouldn't shock me. I'm expecting to have to fight something as we kind of make our way down. Can I jump down? No. Nope. So this. C, senor. What do your ghost eyes see?
Come with me.
Jesus. Hell's balls? I've never heard that one. I've heard Hell's bells. Hell's balls.
Are you alright?
That's badass.
Never been.
See a Wendigo? There you go. I mean, we've seen some fucked up monsters, so that's not the strangest thing to imagine. But we done did it, and if we want to, if we wanted to go back, we could. It's pretty cool. And out of curiosity, I dipped down this way. I guess we had the wherewithal to bring the rope back with us when we climbed up on the other side. So, or we just have an infinite amount of rope. That'd be cool too. Infinite rope forever. This seems like a really cool place for some bad guy to... Oh, we've already been here. I remember seeing that and being like, what's that? What's going on there? So we've already been here. Yeah, there's the corpse. Okay. So this is old news then. Yeah, there's really nothing to gain. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Let's go back up. In the Midwest? Well, that's where I live. Maybe I've been a Wendigo this whole time. But just a short, scrawny one that never did a good job of killing anything, so I just play video games instead. I just do software development instead and play video games. Are you trying to lead me? Oh, okay. Yeah, the glowy hand thing, I think, is just the game's way of saying, oh yeah, there's like this thing. I think that's what the glowy hand thing is telling me about. It's telling me about the jump that you can do.
That jump was quite something.
It was.
Ghosts are quite something. But I feel clumsy. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You'll master it. You've mastered everything else.
No pressure. When you eat a human, oh, well, it happened to that one guy earlier. I mean, it didn't turn him into a Wendigo, but it definitely fucked his shit up, so. That is a thing we've gotten to witness in this game so far, is a dude eating someone else.
As far as I can see.
Some ghosts down below. There's another path leading up. But I say let's go ahead and take this fight. Just because we have some new upgrades to try out. Let's say level 5. Okay, here's the leap thing. Okay. To engage and get instantly close. Consume spirit points and it will cool down. Good to know. That's really cool.
This bite's not easily chewed.
Oops, wrong button. Yeah, that guy likes to summon other homies.
Tormented first.
Not today, motherfucker. Don't mind me just miss.
It's nice here and all, but do you see a way up?
Did a lot better with that fight than the last time we had to fight one of those green guys. Of course, we've leveled up a couple times, so we have more fun things at our disposal. Another one of these little wispy fellas.
Stains. If they line up, perhaps we can jump.
Okay, so we could find another jump
sure.
somewhere.
Just try to be gentle this time.
And please be gentle. I'm a little bit sore from last time. Oh. And that's Referee. Yo, what's up, bud? Referee Clark, thank you, my friend. Thank you for that raid. Do a quick shout out for you. Whoops. Helps if I do the right command. Oh, and Elgasa beat me to the punch. Now, Referee Clark, you're a daredevil. Or at least a daredrop person, but I'm pretty sure you're a fellow daredevil, aren't you? Because your name is familiar and your profile picture is familiar. Thank you for that raid. We are playing a game you've probably already heard about, because this is also one of the Daredrop campaign games. It just went live a couple days ago. And I'm really liking it so far. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. It's really good. And it is like a pretty well-polished game. It did crash the very, very first night we played it, but there have been a couple patches since. The combat's interesting, and the story has been very enjoyable too. Oh, I'm supposed to destroy the corpse, right. Oh, I was too late. Right, so instead, we have our ghost waifu. Have her take over for a bit. Yeah, how was, let's see, how was Yakuza? Yeah, Like a Dragon. I have not played it myself, but I have, I've watched some friends play it. I know that that is a series that a lot of people really, really love, and it looks incredible. Here's the deal. That's right, Referee Clark. That's right. I appreciate that, Clark. It's really, really nice of you, bud. Yeah, this game is really good. We've also been playing Phantom Brigade, which is also has a campaign, an active campaign going for Daredrop as well. So we're kind of bouncing around through different games from time to time. Yeah, Infinite Wealth. That's the one I know that just came out. By the way, Referee Clark, whenever somebody raids me, especially for the first time, I always love to ask if you have any clips you want to share. It doesn't have to be from tonight's stream, but if you had one from tonight, that'd be great. But yeah, if you have anything you want to share, if you had a clip you want to share, or like, for people that are artists, if they have art they want to plug, or if there's a YouTube video you're working on, anything you want to plug. You've done me a huge solid by rating me. The least I can do is to get that cross-pollination going. You feel me? So yeah, if you got something rattling around, we'll all watch together. And I do be dropping. That's right. A dare dropper. Dare droppings. Have to eliminate the threat. This spectral activity. Oh, this is going to be the thing where we summon the Scourge, I bet. Be fully restored at the end of this encounter. Okay. So this is like a fancy situation, yeah. So let's inspect.
The spectral nest needs to be cleansed.
And that's where we summon the Scourge and fuck him up. Yes, that's exactly what it is. At least that's my interpretation. There we go. There we go. He's got us. He's got something for us. Thank you, Clark. Really, I appreciate that raid. I'd also love to hear if there was other things you have planned for games you plan on streaming. Because there's lots of good stuff out right now. I mean, of course, everyone's been playing Power World. Everyone's been playing Lethal Company. So there's all kinds of fun stuff out right now. Good time. Good time to be into gaming right now.
Such a gentleman.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God. Oh, hold on. Is that me? Uh-oh.
That's where
Oh, I think Chrome shit the bed a little bit. Chrome, you doing okay? Yeah. Sorry, Chrome got a little sad. It was like, whoa. Too much action.
That's where he's been hanging out.
Jesus, yeah. So I've played Resident Evil 4, not the remake. I've played Resident Evil 4 a whole bunch, and I love that game. But I've not played the remake. Like, this scene is, like, wildly different from the original.
Such a gentleman.
Such a gentleman. Then, oh, Jesus! But Clark knew he was coming.
That's where he's been hanging out.
He said that's where he'd been hanging out. So you knew he was going to be somewhere. You knew he was lurking somewhere in the corners. Such a gentleman. The name of that clip was, yeah, Resident Evil 4 trolling you. Yeah, no, I recognize that enemy, and I think I recognize that area. I don't know if I remember Lewis being there. But yeah, I really need to play the new one, the remake. That was awesome, man. So yeah, lots of Yakuza. His name is Carlos? I thought his name was Lewis. Carlos. RE4. Oh, unless you're saying he looks like the kid, like the adult version of Carlos from the Magic School Bus, which is not a headcanon I was ready for, but it's one I'm able to run with that. I'm able to accept that Carlos from the Magic School Bus in Miss Frizzle's class grew up and became Lewis in RE4. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Carlos, one of those. Yeah, so doing some Persona. Oh, you played the new one, by the way? Well, not new, but the re-release of 3. The JRPGs, FF7, of course. Yeah, baby, yeah. I like it, man. It's very different. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's very different, and it's good, but, like, it's nice if you've played the original a lot because there's enough new stuff that OGs, that RE4 OGs will be able to appreciate it. That one's up next. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm sure you've probably played some of the other Persona games. I've not played a single Shin Megami Tensei nor Persona game, so I'm as out of loop as I could be. But it's a series I would like to crack into at some point. Maybe even with the first one. Maybe like with Shin Megami Tensei, that is. But I'd have to emulate it, probably. Took the kids to get spooged on by salmon. I missed that one, Todd. When I think of Magic School Bus, I think of when they went to Pluto and one of the kids, like, died because he took his helmet off. Now, he didn't die. They, like, brought him back. He was fine, but, like, he's, like, out in space and he's like, I'm taking this off. And then he froze. And as a kid, I remember watching that. I was like, that child is dead. That child is... We just watched a child die on television. Yeah, the remake is good. Yeah, I love the original so much, so I know I'd like the other one. But yeah, it sounds like I'm missing out, Todd. I'd never heard about this one. What I would give to have been spooged upon by salmon in my youth, but oh well. No use crying over spilled spooge. It can be at times. Yeah. Some of those the JRPGs can be long games for sure. But, yeah, this game's been great. And apparently, speaking of long games, allegedly, this game also might be long because I just noticed I saw world completion 1% and I went, oh my god. So we might have this might be a thick game, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of a thick, juicy game. That sounds good, Clark. Thank you again for that raid. Very, very generous of you, my friend. Oh god. Todd's like, hold up. Alex, I got you. Let's see what he's got for us. What's Todd cooking? Let him cook.
That's right.
It's an ad. Ruining your childhood. Magic School Bus Edition.
Yeah, you do.
I'm so excited. Salmon eggs. Oh my god. Oh wait, hold on. I talked over Carlos. Let me crank that shit. I already have it maxed here. They're very gung-ho about what's happening. Like, they're very alright with all this. I mean, you know what? I respect the fact that it's educational. Now, I can imagine there might have been... Well, let's think about this. Who was the target audience of Magic School Bus? I probably... Oh, comments are turned off. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Think about the target audience. Like... Surely, yeah. Surely... people that were watching this program, some of them would be before they knew about the birds and the bees. So do you think that episode prompted some awkward conversations? Where an impressionable child said, Mommy, that was so cool. Wait, where did babies come from then? What was that funny white stuff? Can we talk about that? And then the parents are like, oh my fuck. I was not like... Magic School Bus, of all things, prompted this. But it's educational, right? It's educational. Yeah, that's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. And it was very funny. But wild no less. People be wilding out here. What's that boy fish doing? Yeah, I was not ready for some kind of seminal fluid being shown to me a la Magic School Bus. But, I mean, again, it's educational. They and they were all very enthusiastic and being, you know, they're learning. They weren't like, oh, this is weird or creepy. They were like, hey, we're gonna be reborn as salmon. That's pretty cool. So good on them. Scientific sense, pretty, yeah. Aleph, that's actually kind of how it was for me too. I think I was in like, when did we first have the talk? Probably like 5th grade? Maybe 6th. Somewhere around there, 6th or 5th grade maybe. And like, it was always like very clinical. There was like, well, you see the penis goes in the vagina and then the semen comes out. Or not even the semen, the sperm comes out. And then you get pregnant. And it was like, oh, okay, so you just, penis goes in, sperm happens, babies. Like, you know, 9 months later, obviously, babies. There was no mention, because I remember being like, I don't know, but I'm not, this is a little bit embarrassing to admit, but before I knew that pornography existed, I remember being in like 5th or 6th grade and thinking to myself, so you just like pop it in there and it just happens? Like how does it get released and like, is it supposed to feel good? Because if you just like, it just goes in, like, you just kind of, what do you do? Like, just poke it in and just like, all right, well, now we just wait. Now we just wait. Like, the notion of, oh, no, you... there's some repetition. You know, there's a rhythmic activity that happens. That was never told to me, or any of us, for that matter. So, yeah, I was, like Aleph said, very clinical, very scientific. The fucked up state salmon turned into. Oh, God. What's this gonna be? What's this gonna be? Oh my. What am I even looking at? What's this dissolve thing? What is this? What does dissolve mean in this context? This is clearly shopped, right? They rot while they're alive? Really? So they're like rotting away? So this is not shopped. I'm not that kind of sommelier. Not yet. I gotta train up. I start with ghost piss, and then I will eventually level into salmon semen. Call it semen. Seaman. Nailed it. The ghost pecan. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, so maybe it's not chopped. I mean, well, except for the dissolve thing. They leave out the... Yeah, well... I mean, there's also that. I mean, even into high school, because we had health classes in high school. But in high school, well, okay, quick aside, I didn't go to a Catholic high school, but I went to high school in a town, a small town that was, without exaggeration, 98% German Catholics. So you can imagine that certain parts of the curriculum were a little bit slanted, and one of them was that, yeah, the sex ed portions of the health class were all about, like, here's how you get pregnant, here's what STDs are, here's how you get AIDS, here's like, you know, all these, or HIV at least, here's all these terrible things that could happen. No mention of the clitoris, no mention of pleasure. It was all about, here's the bad shit that can happen. And they wouldn't say, like, thankfully they didn't, like, shove abstinence-only bullshit down our throats, but, like, there was never any positive notion about sex. It was all, like, here's all that bad things that can happen, and we want you to be educated about the bad things. And sure, I mean, it's good to be educated, but also, like, no mention about pleasure. Nothing. Like, all right, we're just going to assume that they'll figure it out on their own, I guess. But I don't know. It would have been nice if, you know, maybe teach impressionable youths about the clitoris. You know, I don't know. Maybe encourage trying to make your partner happy. I don't know. I guess that's a wild concept, but yeah, but it was not shopped. Yeah, I'd never heard about that shock value. That's wild. That's the watermark. Yeah. Pink salmon known as humpies. Wow. Shock value says, don't worry, I'm a salmon guy. You know, some people, you know, you ask someone, are you a boobs guy? Are you an ass guy? Shock value here, he's a salmon guy. And you know what? I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, they turn into a bat. Yeah, they get back. They turn back into normal after mating season, presumably. Only procreation, yeah. I mean, like I said, thankfully they weren't like overly dogmatic, but there was like I said, there was an odd slant to some of it. It only encouraged. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I can't presume to know the minds of the adults back then. But yeah, looking back, it was like it would have been nice for these things to be focused on. Kind of fucked up that, you know, you have to. It's kind of fucked up that. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that, yeah, only after, like, did I watch porn were there a couple moments where I was like, oh, that's how that happens. Like, obviously, a lot of the stuff in porn, obviously, is extremely exaggerated and not healthy to try to, you know, build that into your expectations. But there were some parts of the mechanisms where until I saw it in action, I was like, but how does that, like, there's moments where you're like, oh my god, now I get it. So, it's, again, I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I blame society, right? I blame, or at least the town, the shitty town in which I went to high school. Oh, mating is the end. Oh, well, all right, well, never mind. Well, never mind. That's what does it. I mean, if you gotta go, right? If you gotta go, there are worse ways to go, I suppose. I know, Poopa, it's so disappointing. So disappointing. Well, hopefully, you know, we're talking about our awkward first times and our awkward moments. Let's have an awkward first time where we summon a scourge and see what kind of fun things could come from this. Hopefully they'll be gentle. You know, we'll communicate to them. We're a little new at this. This is our first time. Please be nice. You know, try to communicate to us. We'll try to respond in kind. Now, we could do anything we wanted to, obviously. We don't have to summon a scourge. I could maybe reveal an echo. You know what? Fuck it. We got the stuff. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get some intel. Can it educate us more about salmon? That'd be nice. Lessons in chemistry. Oh, not a science book.
Losing your edge?
Yeah, so the ritual failed. Yeah, all right. So you don't get additional intel. If you do the wrong thing, you just waste the resources. The scourge. Bring him forth so I may slaughter him. Yeah, so lessons in chemistry, it's something else. I mean, the title sounds innocent enough.
Still confusing your charms?
Oh! No, I thought I had to summon something and then kill it. Today I learned. All right, well, that means there's only one left, and it is to make manifest.
I
can.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I really did think it was like this was going to be considered a scourge. What's the... Is it C? Yes, C is to block. Okay. There's a parry. Nice. Oh, I have this. Oh, whoops. Oh, wrong button.
Snap out of it.
Oh, there we go. That's what happens when you get stunned. Did it hit? Yeah, it hit. Yeah.
Try this on.
Get out of there.
To say that auto kill, though, is going to have a huge damage buff. Punch. No, does she block? She does. Oh, no, she doesn't block. She just does the big punch. Just kicks the shit out of their butts. Oh, right. On the thing charged.
Did we miss a few?
Apparently. Big jump. Ouch. Ouch. Need to be more careful.
There's more of them.
That was 1. 2. Oh, crap.
Watch out. Spectre.
Oh, I think I have to stop this. Oh, we got a lot of friends. He's gonna be he's doing this shit. No, sir, not today.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Oof, I just kind of ran into that, didn't I? Oh, right, he's trying to summon it. Shit. He's trying to summon some shit.
When of corpse is this up?
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run over to you. I'm gonna stop you dead in your ass tracks. Gotta beat the shit out of this guy for a second. Just 1 second. Punch! Uses some ghost juice. Ouch. I was hoping that would be close enough.
You're done.
I was gonna say it should be enough to stun him. Oof. Take a sip.
Change targets.
Alright, he's out of there. Can focus this guy.
Standing by.
Ouch.
Get rid of the other Spectre first.
We're not kidding. This fight ain't nothing. Nothing to sneeze at. Ouch. Keep trying to snipe me from afar, and I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. And he keeps trying to jump away from me like a dingus. Fuck you. Not strong enough to kill.
This fight's not easily chewed.
Another sip.
Dodge! Change targets. Tormented first.
It's Alpha what's his name? Tormented. It's a fucking meanie is what he is, and I'm starting to think he doesn't like me. Call it gamer intuition, but I'm starting to wonder.
Eyes peeled. Divert your focus. The veiled shields this one.
I'll keep trying to banish your ass. I know it's not gonna be enough to kill, but I know it's gonna hurt you.
He shite toughened up.
He has so much health or armor, whatever's going on there.
Get rid of the other Spectre first.
He's been at like a teensy amount of health for like 100 years.
Dodge!
Oof. Come on, you're so close to death. Jesus. All right. We'll fight, but that was a long one. So all attributes go up. Oh, and we got the nest silt. That is a key component we'll need for certain upgrades. Native American star-style maps. In the pause menu, you mean? If I look at the map here? No, probably not that. Oh, maybe in the, hold on. Yeah, when would that have been? Change targets before he kills the green one? Was she telling me, wait, was she telling me not to shoot the green one? Or kill the green one? Oh, for somebody that, oh, yeah, for the rituals. See, I thought she was telling me to, like, target the green guy. Because he was causing a problem. Kill the green one, yeah. When I was trying to fight the one. I mean, I was trying to focus the green guy. Sometimes I, like, you know, switch over and smack the white guy around a little bit just to to kind of like get him off me, but I was trying to focus the green guy. It just wasn't damaging him. Oh, I thought it was like whittling the white meter down. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. Because of a shield. Okay, yeah. No, I thought there was like some like armor happening, or like some kind of like armor thing that I could whittle away, but after a certain point it was like, all right, this is silly. Because no, I was hearing her say something about the green guy, but I was like, well, I know I have to keep targeting him, so
Something's concealed.
I wasn't paying too much attention to what exactly she was saying. He was just replenishing. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, like because like it seemed like it was going down a little bit, but yeah, there were a lot of moments where I was like, this isn't worth it. Like, this is getting me nowhere. As satisfying as it is to just beat the shit out of something, you know, even if it's not gonna kill it, the satisfaction of just wailing away is enjoyable. Also, there were times where I was like, man, maybe I should try to farm this for perfect parries, because I need 5 of those in a row for one of the dares. But that was a bit more of a higher order fight than I was ready for. Okay, let's go over here. Obviously, there's something over here. I was looking to see if there's anything else. Oh, how did I not notice that at first?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. There's that whole thing. What's up, Iggle Wiggles, by the way? Good to see him. Bunch of stories about them. Interesting. Well, there you go. There you go. Maybe that's not a coincidence then. Do you get a gun? Eventually, yes. Eventually, we do. We don't have it right now. But eventually, yes. I don't know if it shoots ghost bullets or what the deal is. We eventually will have something fun to play around with. For shooty pooty absolutely. Is this a bring out your dead style cart? Is that what this is? Oh, okay, yeah, we got some resources out of it. No mention of the dead guy hanging from the fucking, like, this whole thing. You'd think this would be a little bit more... Oh, wait, actually, look at that. There's, like, some kind of glowing icon. Maybe we'll get something that'll eventually let us break that from afar. Maybe a gun. Like Aleph potentially could have predicted, maybe. But as of right now... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's not that. Oh, over here, though. Maybe. No? Okay. I just saw the icon for a second. The bottom right. Keep going up, then. Another camp, which is... a little bit concerning. Last time we saw one of these, there were dead bodies about. And curious writings and journal entries abhorring the Banishers and what they stand for, so not sure what to expect here. But I'm not seeing any gnawed upon corpses, so there's that.
Yeah.
Freshly gnawed upon dead bodies or anything. Oh, here we go. So this is the one that's gonna have us do the big jump. Have us reach the cliff.
Not quite the right alignment.
Now, actually, if I am gonna drop back real quick because there was one other thing that I did want to explore, because there were 2 paths. There was the down path and the up path. This was the down path. So I'm gonna see if I can go back up if it'll let me. I think we use the rope to get down here, so it should. I think it was back this way. So yeah, this is where the path forked. I do enjoy a good forking, what can I say? Sorry, those boxes had something out for me. Oh, it's just a dead end. Okay, never mind.
Spectral stains are out of reach. I've nothing to work with here.
So we find another way.
Okay, so never mind, this is a dead end. Except there is
When
this.
we get back to New Eden Town, you can make a complaint.
Although it gives you a really fresh view of that situation down there. And also, yeah, there's like a ghost wispy thing. Obviously, we can't do shit about it right now, but... Okay. Well, now I know. Now I know. Don't use circles in their star maps necessarily. So yeah, so it's not, you know, entirely historically accurate. Not horribly surprising. So I'm wondering what it is then. I mean, maybe it's just inspired by, you know, kind of loosely inspired by Native American star maps. So now we're going to use our super cool ability that lets us do gigantic ghost leaps. It's a very convenient ability. Convenient that our ghost waifu has this ability and is like, she's saying how like it feels weird and clumsy to her, but she's doing a great job. Here we go, big jump.
Yes.
Never even broke a sweat.
Remind me to close my eyes next time.
It's like jumping in VR. Like the first time you do it, you're like, oh god. Fucking stomach lurching. Some leather and a love note. Probably not a love note, it's just an abandoned journal. The Newsmiths. Newsmiths. Or maybe they mean new Smiths. Trudging through the dark woods. Our group arrived. Yeah, they're trying to get to Boston. Boston mentioned. Our flight to freedom was a fool's errand. So presumably, they actually could have been trying to flee New Eden. Yeah, New Eden Town, there you go. That's exactly it. They were trying to get to Boston, and the bridge is out. The meeting house had a minister who cared for us, and of course, he's dead, as we saw earlier. The town is no more. He says, I miss it deeply. Gonna go back, picking our things once more and going home, and obviously they didn't make it. Yeah. Sag, it didn't work out for him. And this we can see from afar. Our ghost vision doesn't really reveal anything about that. We keep seeing those from afar, and it is curious. 1860, because of the potato famine. When does this game take place? I think in, like, the 1600s. We've seen journal entries make mention of, like, 1690-something. But I don't know how far back in the past that is. His Irish accent. I think he's Scottish, actually. Although, I'll be honest, I, myself, if I close my eyes and I hear a Scottish person talk and an Irish person talk, I would have a hard time discerning. Because I haven't, like, experienced enough of either one to be able to tell the difference. If there's anybody from the United Kingdom or just England or Europe, really, in general, listening in, they would probably scoff at that. But yeah, like, to me, to my untrained ears, it blurs together a little bit. Whoa! Oh, it's a trap, okay. The trappers do be trapping. Yeah, we heard him made mention of the Scottish Highlands. Hell's balls. He loves saying that. I've heard hell's bells, but never hell's balls.
I'll be better right side up.
Oh, he's got a sword, but it's probably hard to lurch himself up for that thing.
Rope trap. Jacob Lind mentioned a hunter's camp. It may be close.
Excuse me. Trying to, you know, wave him down, maybe.
Something's there.
Exactly, Farsa. Like, I recognize it might be kind of insensitive for me to admit that I have a hard time telling the difference, but it's the truth. My fucking Yankee ass can't tell the difference because I'm just not educated or familiarized enough. It sounds closer to Irish. It wouldn't shock me. Oh, gun. Oh, tell me it's an old lady. Oh, it's two people. One of them is a lady, though. Listen, I'm a human dude.
Who are you and
you cool
where
about
did
this?
you spring from?
Also, I thought the settler group we saw was dead, but these people were very much alive.
That's a very long way from here, sir. Who are you?
My name's Red McCraith. I work for the selectmen of New Eden Town. I'm a banisher.
Didn't you and the other one die in the meeting house?
Oh, I remember them.
I fell in the water and the tide took me. I survived. Up to now, anyway.
Their names really were Settler and Settler.
I've never seen a banisher before. I expected more.
I think we talked to the dude at least.
Conversation with my feet on the ground. Easy now.
Stop your jiggling.
Come on, it's the jigglers.
Hold still, I said.
You try holding still when some lassie's shooting at you.
I still have a gun, dude.
Vanisher. You may escape the trap yourself.
Wait, what? No, no, come
Our
on!
camp lies downhill. I'll wait for you there.
Come back here! Shite!
Presumably they have limited ammo, and they wasted a bullet on that.
Help me, can you?
She's probably enjoying
That
this.
was entertaining.
Yeah.
It's good to see you smile.
Although his perspective is upside down.
Something's there.
Something alive.
No.
Uh-oh. I would rather be alive. Oh, shit. Oh, my. All right, we have a situation. Oh, my.
A bone walker. It's
Shite!
Boy, what an unfortunate circumstance. Like, what unfortunate timing. He's got glowy hands.
You can do it.
How?
Please.
Use your ghost hands. That actually, yeah, that works. You did it. Punch him. Do your ghost punch. Oh, okay, I guess I gotta do this myself. Fuck you! As I was saying, fuck you! Now they tell us about blocking, by the way. Oh, and they are blocking, okay. Infestations. Cool. Should I try to farm blocks? Oh, wrong button. Whoops. What block is it? C, I think. Oof. Oh, you have to hold it. Okay. Maybe this is a dumb idea. No, parries, that is. Oh, we do lose some health with a not perfect parry. Yeah, so maybe I should just end this fight then. Oof. Let's try a little bit more. There we go, there's one. Gotta be 5 in a row. That's actually pretty tough. Yeah, the little fellas, yeah, you're probably right. There's 2, though. Oh, heck. Okay. Oh, there's a little, there's a little weenie. Here, I'll take a drink. He's a little weenie fella. A little Scooty Puff Jr. Problem is, of course, it's kind of boring. Which is not to say that, you know, I am the paragon of great content always, but... Alright. Bone walkers are based on... Yeah, I think you're right. I think they are based on, like, real mythology. I feel like it's a thing I've heard before. Bone walkers and even skinwalkers. 4? Hey, one more, baby. We in this. Oh, shit. Don't fuck it up. Don't choke. Oh! Oh, choke! Fucking hell! Alright, it's okay, it's okay. That's how it goes, man. You know that, like, as you're setting up for something like that, the first several is like, easy peasy, but then the pressure gets on, the palm sweat begins. The palm sweat begins, your butt starts getting a little bit moist. A little bit of pee trickles out sometimes. That was 4, I think? Or was that 3? I think that was 4. Alright, one more. Okay, now we're good. So that means we'll have a Steam key to give away. The downside is that it's not a key for this game. It's a key for Plague Tale Innocence. Which is a really good game, but I've yet to play. It's a good game, so I'm told.
Not gonna make this easy for
Oh,
me.
let's do one of these. Fuck you. Punch him in the butt.
Try this on.
The other downside is we don't have the key tonight. In fact, I don't even have the giveaway system set up. So what I'll probably do is we'll probably do the giveaways all at the same time. But I'll go ahead and begin the motions to have that Steam key ready. To have that giveaway ready. Because that was one of the dares. That was one of the dares. All right. Now we get to explore this a little bit. They've been adulterated. Skinwalkers have been adulterated. Oh wait. Oh, I missed a thing. Bonewalkers. Yeah. Like a normal person. Yeah. Oh, I thought that's what a skinwalker was. People who wear the... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so maybe I'm just getting my wires crossed then. It wouldn't shock me. Like that. To bring closure. So it's the same... Yeah, I stumbled upon those docs. Well, the third time I went back was because there was like a map thing that brought me there. And it was a trader, but the trader was... he didn't have anything interesting, so... It was more just seeing what the little icon was. Because he wasn't there the first time. Like yeah, I've heard it's a very good series. It's one I've yet to play, but I've watched a couple friends play the first one. I don't know much about the second one though, because I think it's Requiem. That's the second one, and that's the one that will have a giveaway attached to it. So Demonologist, I don't think that's the guy we saw earlier. The Demonologist we read about earlier. So we were called Exilers. Yes, we heard about the Greek origin story of Banishers. Bring closure, as we say, okay. Considered benevolent by most people, but not all of them. Useful and benevolent witches is what they would say. Travel and are paid to solve situations. Yep, I mean, it's I guess a desirable and rare skill set to have. Sinful tendency to deal with the unholy, but a rightful desire to expel the roots of evil. Hunting cases of pending story, waiting for closure. It's like a mystery. Yeah, there's the characters of a case to expose. Yep, yeah, I mean, it is a mystery solving kind of situation. And it's usually pretty fun. At the end of a closure, the antagonisms have been cleansed more or less painlessly for all the protagonists. There's the releasing ritual. Well, releasing ritual. I think that's the ascending one. Claims to untie the ghost from the reason why he or she is remained. Oh, there we go. The ghost can ascend. To release a ghost, a banisher must have understood what was at stake and the real reason why the ghost has remained. It's the most disputable part of the trade. No deal shall be made with no creature from the pit. That's where demonologists come in, I suppose. Yeah, The Witcher, but Pilgrim Times. Yeah, Witcher, but Pilgrim Times, and it's with ghosts. So instead of a Witcher, it's a ghoster. Ghoster with the moster. So then there's the yes, always beneficial for a banisher to conduct a banishing ritual. Does not lose time inviting the cursed spirit to go gently. This is where you fucking yeet that shit into the sun. The ghost sun. Forcefully sends the ghost away back to the abyss. I don't know if it means to hell or just the ether. Doesn't really say. The reluctant and devilish offspring, they say. This is the best way to deal with this. So saith the demonologist, of course. Performed against any spirit without discussion or investigation to be conducted. The spirit just gets... Or is being hostile, I suppose, yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense that demonologists and banishers would have some overlap. I mean, maybe even witches. Witches and banishers. Like we kind of saw hinted previously. They do fight ghosts. That makes sense. Just various magic things. So they didn't know about the whole fucking Bonewalkers just hanging out in their tool shed? Whacking off inside his tool shed? They didn't know about this? I find that hard to believe. Do I get to fight something if I open this? It's got a bunch of runes and fancy stuffs. Wristband of Harmony. So that takes the... It doesn't replace anything. We just use that... Oh, wait, do I have to... Go back? Oh, okay, yeah. So that supplements the Bane ring. Cool. Oh, it's a wristband, not a ring. It's a wristband. And then we'll level it up next time we can rest. They'll fuck you up so they get... Well, yeah, I mean, they did a good job there. Those things are very mean. To them devils as dirties, the place with the rotten, half-eaten, bloody leavings and their sharp-edged, bloody or broken, bloody arrowheads and whatnot. For shame, it says. So, I guess the hunters knew about this then, because they're talking about, yo, the fucking evil monsters here. You guys suck.
Place is empty so long it's rotted.
Yo, monsters that are not nice. You guys can eat a butt. Is basically what they were saying. But yeah, this place is pretty derelict, so pretty sad. Anything else? I think we kind of looked around the backyard area more or less, and of course that's where we first made our entrance. Just kind of curious.
Signs of life ahead.
Yeah, no kidding. There's a camp and a big ol' heckin' valley. Can I get a closer look? And not fucking sprint off the edge if I can help it. Actually, even if I wanted to, there's an invisible wall. Probably for the best. That's a good point too. Yeah, maybe it wasn't for a particular person. Maybe it was just a communal hunting cabin that's, you know, been a little bit abandoned. The stuff on the outside actually doesn't look half bad, but the stuff on the inside, maybe they were like, nah, fuck it. Maybe they figured it was not worth. Let's see. So the other things to watch for is we finish the treasure hunt. So we haven't actually even seen a treasure hunt yet. At least I don't think we have. So that's something to be... kind of keep our eyes peeled for. So the path that leads to the camp is probably the high road. As always, I like to go the wrong way first whenever I can help it. Just to see what kinds of things lurk. Of course, we can just hoist ourselves up that way. Just be made. Yeah. Presumably a few people, a few handy people could cobble one together. Another one of you guys.
Oof. Brought more friends.
Oh, these little fellas.
Get out of there.
Very annoying. Whoop. Gonna go take a drink. Thanks for just keeping your ass to me. I appreciate that. There we go. Oof. And he's out of there. Is there more? Just the one. That's in Pirate for our troubles. In a month? That's pretty impressive. Yeah, if you're really handy. If you're really handy, you got some people that know what they're doing. I mean, especially if they've done it like a whole bunch of times before. Anything else around here? I guess not.
This must be the camp the rope lady talked about.
Doesn't look
A little
like
bit of frame rate dips there, but that's okay.
Who was she anyway?
some species of huntress. She took no liking to you.
Hard times like these, fewer folk will help a stranger.
Okay, so that means this actually is the correct path. So, to go along with my go the wrong way first... Oh, cool little action slide. To go with my cool go the wrong way first approach to life. Life, love, and happiness. I will check the wrong path first. And our reward is 3 leather, apparently, and some mushrooms. Do you think it's the funny mushrooms that make you, you know, have visions? Oh, actually, that might have been it, actually. That might have been the whole thing. It's just that one little path. Alright, so never mind. I thought there was going to be more to it. I mean, maybe the rituals we're committing are just, or performing rather, are just elaborate hallucinations. You know, we just eat the funny mushroom, or like we burn some of it and inhale the fumes, and we see visions of ghosts, and we think we're talking to them, but in all actuality, we're lying unconscious in the corner pissing ourselves. They give you an erection? Oh, hell yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Can I be both? Can I be...
Bonewalkers.
Can I be knocked out, piss myself, and have a 4-hour-long erection?
They're both oddly familiar and 1,000 times more ghastly.
Asking for a friend, of course. Is that what it's called? Priapism? So another bridge. Well, actually, well, yeah, another bridge being out kind of situation. As you see the planks of wood, and I mean, I guess they're able to make do. Obviously, that was weird. Oh, that was our ghost waifu. I was like, what was that vision I just saw? That face. Oh, bird. That's ominous. As is the musical moment that happened just now. It's called Priapism. Good to know. Doesn't sound like a fun time. Probably 0 out of 10 doctors would recommend it.
Fortifications. Grim face is not a good sign.
Hello.
So rest and restock, then onwards to new.
Oh, game just crashed. The game just crashed. I mean, I could see it was being a little sad. Like the frame rate was chonking a little bit. It was trying to load something into memory with all the people and all, and the new area we just got into, and then it was like, oh, hold on, I gotta shit the bed. And then it rots off. Yeah, it sounds awful. Sounds awful. One of the many reasons they recommend to, yeah, just don't do it. If you don't choose to have an erection that lasts for 4 hours or longer, do not do it. Don't fall into that trap. Actually, friends, this might not be a bad time to wrap it. Might not be a bad time to wrap it for the night. It is getting pretty late. It is 1 a.m. And 1 a.m. is probably a pretty reasonable ending time for me. But fear not, because we're going to be playing more of this game soon. I still have Phantom Brigade to go back to. The one thing with Phantom Brigade, and I'm kind of curious, I might even do some off-stream intel gathering. Last time we played Phantom Brigade, it was known that you can actually see the capital and the threat level as it is right now. I wonder, like, could we just shotgun to the end? Like, are we high enough level to just suplex the capital encounter, whatever it entails? I don't know. I mean, anytime you have a case like that where the boss, I don't know if it's a final boss or the final encounter, whatever it is, whenever it's just open, usually you want to build up to it, but it might also be one of those things where it like scales with you. So I don't know. What I might do is maybe just off stream, do a little bit of intel gathering, just try to shotgun to it and see what happens. You know, if there's like a bajillion things pulling me away, then assume that's the game designers saying, we need you to do more combat first. But I wonder if maybe we're closer to finishing that game than I was thinking. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, so we have Phantom Brigade to finish over the next week or so, and this game again, Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden have been, as this is a very cool game, and I'm really digging it. I recognize it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I mean I'm really enjoying the story. I'm liking the characters, the investigation and mystery solving stuff. You heard me say the other day, like it's not that dynamic, right? It's no Phoenix Wright. It's fairly linear, but I'm still enjoying it, even though the linearness is not well disguised. I'm still having a good time with it, and yeah, very much looking forward to playing more of it, even with a couple crashes from time to time. It's fine. These things, they happen. It's a brand new game. Crashes are bound to happen. Could always check it out. We could check a walkthrough. Yeah. I just a little bit of intel. I was actually thinking I would just launch the game and just send the mobile base towards the capital and just see what happens. Because usually for games like this, they kind of like give you little nudges. They give you gentle nudges towards or against whether or not it's a good idea to kind of launch yourself into a final boss prematurely. Like usually they give warnings, like, are you sure about this? Or like, note, this is going to be a hard one. Or maybe they just say, fuck it, if you want to do it, then throw caution to the wind. They call it a mobile base. Maybe? It's something like that. It basically is a mobile base where like it's like this, well, it's a relatively mobile base where it's like this big, gigantic, like tank tread, sort of truck, sort of APC that houses a bunch of mechs. Because obviously we don't have a stationary base. So it's like as mobile of a base as we could conjure. But also, it should be worth noting that I have found a raid target. This is actually a raid target. We haven't had the chance to we haven't had the chance to raid this fine individual in a while. Actually, hold on. I say that. Maybe what I should also do, maybe this would be an opportunity to raid a new person, because I could potentially see if there's anybody playing this game that we could raid. If there's anybody playing this game we could raid. The one downside is that there's not a ton of people that are playing it right now. There's a couple people that are are kind of like around where we're at. Also, I'm seeing lots of foreign language individuals, which is, not a horrible thing, but whenever there's an awkward language barrier, it can be, a little bit tricky, obviously. Yeah, don't let me be too far ahead of you. Oh, no, I meant like from like a viewership perspective, like plus or minus where we're at. Like, I like to raid people that are not super, super like removed from where we're at. So yeah, I got a few people here. But also if we raid into somebody, they're fighting against the final boss. It's like, oh shit, major spoilers, obviously. So yeah, I'd like to avoid that. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like if there's like an obvious like, oh, I recognize that scene from the prologue, or I recognize this. I'm looking for like an obvious one. But here, I think I might have got someone. They're like, around our viewership, plus or minus. And I think their primary language is English. A lot of times if you raid somebody and there's like, copious foreign words in their title or whatnot, they might still be able to speak some English, but the language barrier aspect does sometimes make it a little bit tricky. So we're gonna raid someone that we've never raided before. Her name is Rosa Berry. She's playing some Banishers, and it's like I should do this more often. Honestly, I should. Sometimes it's nice to do a quick perusal to see who's live. And oh shit, actually, Black Channel's live, and he's playing this game. Oh shit. Oh man, but all right. Here's this though. I'm seeing people I don't recognize. All right, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna raid into Rosa because there's like NPCs on Black Channel's screen, so I'm gonna play it safe. We'll raid him some other time. I don't see any NPCs on Rosa's. In fact, the area she's in right now might be exactly where we are. So anyway, we're gonna raid Rosa, and I should do this more often. Check the directory we're playing, especially if it's a game I don't play very often, and see that as an opportunity to raid some new people. Just because it is nice sticking with our homies, sticking with our friends, especially people that raid me. We've had a lot of people raid us, and that's super nice. It's nice finding opportunities to pay it back, pay someone back for helping us out with the raid. But in a night like this, when we've raided Black Channel lots of times, I'll hit him up some other time for sure. Let's raid Rosa Berry, a new person, make some new friends, make some new connections. That's what streaming's all about, baby. All about making new connections. All about encouraging that kind of social aspect of enjoying a game. But a sexy green Emmett. Oh yeah. Into the Discord. Okay, yeah. If you want to DM it to me, Farsight, I'll take a look. Anyway, friends, I'll say this much. I'll probably be back tomorrow. No guarantees. Fridays and weekends are sometimes a little bit up in the air for me, but I would say for sure some streams this weekend. Expect a mix of this game, Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, as well as Phantom Brigade. Like I said, I'm going to do some off-stream intel gathering for Phantom Brigade, see how far we are from truly beating the game, because if we're, one stream away, then we're going to knock this puppy out this weekend. Otherwise, we might just kind of whittle it down as time goes on. And both of these games have been extremely cool. Very different games from each other. One is very more focused at least on storytelling and learning about NPCs and their stories and the characters, whereas Phantom Brigade is all mechanics and all strategery and combat, which I really enjoy. This game's combat is cool too, but Phantom Brigade is like such a sophisticated system. It is really something special. Really something special. My socials page is in the chat. I think I just posted it, but I'll post it again. Has all my links, has my social media things if that interests you. I try to post clips or like short videos on all the places. I try to post shorts on YouTube, my main YouTube channel. Try to post videos on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and Threads, all those places. I have a main channel, of course. I post shorts to that main channel on YouTube, as well as compilations and highlight reels. And then the archives channel, a secondary YouTube channel that is just for stream archives. And then I have the Discord server that anybody can join. And we did unlock one giveaway for tonight. We're not going to be doing the giveaway tonight just because I don't have the system in place yet. But we're going to be doing giveaways through my Discord server. Previously, we were doing them through the through channel points, like raffle tickets, basically through channel points. But we're gonna instead be raffling things off through my Discord server. It's a little bit easier to moderate over there, and I think it'll be a more robust system doing it that way. So anyway, so all those links and more are in the Discord server. Or I'm sorry, well, yes, the Discord server, but they're in that Linktree page. Recently joined Mastodon. I'm on Blue Sky. Like, you know, we're all jumping ship to all these various social media platforms. It's hard to keep them all straight, but trying to keep some sort of presence in all these places. And we're going to raid a new person. I mean, she's new to us. I don't know if she's new to streaming. She's probably been... Okay, she has 9.2 thousand followers. She's fine. She's not new to streaming. She's an old pro, I'm sure. But she's probably not old. You know what you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, she's I'm sure a sophisticated streamer who plays lots of cool stuff. And right now she's playing this game, Banishers of Ghost New Eden. And I'm excited. So we're going to raid into... Rosaberry, she seems awesome. I'll see you guys there. And thank you as well to Clark, by the way. Referee Clark, who rated us. Super kind to him, and I appreciate him a lot. I know I already follow him. So I'm looking forward to catching him live one of these days and watching him as he plays his cool games. Thank you again, friends. I'll see you around. Everyone have a great night, and I'll be most likely back tomorrow. If I don't end up streaming tomorrow, I'll make mention of it in the Discord server in the weekly schedule channel. Anyway, I'll see you guys there. Good night, everybody.
I'll tell you.